Hello and welcome to the Society of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your head seeker, Randall Brown, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Evelyn sometimes.
Hello.
Midnight Hather.
Give me attention, Magic Daddy.
Always. Sweet and Lore, aka Bonnie.
I was really prepared until Heather said something to just be like, notice me, senpai.
I almost said that, and I was like, that's not Randall, so.
Lily Pandas, aka Eliza.
Good evening, Magic Daddy.
They are so good at that. How do they do that every time? I'm gay, I promise.
Hold on a second.
I'm gay too.
We good?
I'm a hooker. That's yes. I'm more than good.
No.
And Jupus Domain Cleric.
Good boy, Magic Daddy.
Oh, now that hit in all the right places. So
I gotta go.
I quit.
Stream's done, y'all. Night.
it's just, how can we sip so much at the beginning, and then later we're like, and our gay ass friends over here.
Well, I mean, last episode was very much this. So I mean,
That's because your conscience wasn't
there. Evelyn, you good? You good over there?
yeah, I'm good. I'm great.
Everybody drink your water.
I need to finish the script. You can help us by being a part of the Magic Academy by making sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a new episode. This episode is powered by Sirenscape because Epic Games need epic sounds. They regret making us do that now, I'm sure. And with that, let us get into tonight's episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. I cannot. It's also summertime, so this room gets beaten by the sun. And
Summer?
It's getting.
It is not summertime yet.
Summer?
Don't curse us with that.
It's cold.
March. Okay.
It's literally.
Just got 14 inches of snow.
It was like 80 degrees the other day.
It's okay.
March.
I'm in the Feywild. I'm lost. I'm gonna say that
in your summer aspect.
I'm so gonna say that 100% unfazed at work one day. Just
And they're gonna
watch
go,
these fuckers. What?
Huh?
Anyway, let's get to the quick recap. Thank you, Dark, for joining us on Twitch. So you guys left. Yes, you guys left last episode. You cannot clack that fan at all.
You can't. It's a rave fan. That's the point. I don't want a clacky fan.
It's literally the first day of spring. You have a point, but well, that's where we're at. You guys. Anyway, recap. Hi. Where's the ADHDers? You guys found Helios, a godlike figure with golden features, seeking assistance from you guys while you guys were looking for the lost fortress that Tatiana was looking to get. He was beautiful. He was amazing. He was chiseled. He was everything you could ever want. I mean, who doesn't want a guy with fucking gold literally inside of their body and on their chest? Like, I lick it up their abs. Like, it's fine. Anyway, I'm getting too far with this.
Holy jail for everyone.
I was not
You
interested
guys-
in that. I would like to point that out.
Fair. You guys start to realize that this man is actually a dragon in disguise and may not actually be an actual god. Heck, get out. You guys go searching for the fortress by going into his lair, stumbling around in his coinage and his hoard. You guys find a lever that when you pull it reveals from the other side of the island a beautiful fortress that comes out of the ground that seems to be latent with some time magic. Upon discovering this, Helios kind of claimed it as his domain, but also was like, but it could be yours. We'll talk about it. So you guys go over, you investigate it. You guys are like, oh, this is cool. But you realize to be able to come back here, you guys are going to have to cast a spell to actually get here, which will require all 5 of you to cast it and require you all to be bonded to a Dragonlord, which is a pretty high price for a fortress that follows you around. So good luck. Don't die. Then Astrea and Midas explore their relationship further by reading How to Be an Ethical Slut and going to the hoard and trying to seduce the dragon because he does turn into a dragon, which they thought would be fun at first until the dragon tried to eat them, and not in the way that we like, but
not
evilly.
Not in the good way.
He
Not
was
in the good way.
indeed-
Yes,
Not in the
it
funny
was a
indeed
mean
a
way.
bad dragon.
It was a
It was a bad dragon.
Downright no good version.
After almost murdering those two, you guys yuck it back to the fortress where Tatiana and Gregor are exploring their relationship in the fortress and investigating every surface thoroughly.
Being real intimate with that temple.
While Nyx was in between both the fortress and the hoard, because they were concerned that something might not happen. That's a good thing. So they were on watch the whole time, which was good because they helped Midas and Astrea get over to the fortress. The battle, you guys got into a battle. That dragon wrecked you guys, almost TPK'd the party before you guys were like, maybe we should go. Jack Pelican ran the Ultros around the side of the island, dropped that gangway and said, get in, folks. And you guys ran up in that Ultros.
Instead of Tokyo Drift, Thalia Drift.
Thalia Drift, yeah. The Helios kind of makes his nest or starts to kind of claim the fortress as his own, which is a problem you'll deal with later. Because you need to not be here. So you guys leave and decide to go somewhere else. There are some really good conversations that happen on the boat. Some heartfelt conversation with Midas reassuring Astrea of their worth, urging her to prioritize her safety over sacrifice. You guys decide to go, let's pick a random constellation and just head that way, because that can't be bad. And pick the Bard, because you don't know what's there. Upon getting there, you guys, Midas's dragon hatched into a little hatchling. So we now have a little baby dragon, Oryx, that is on the ship currently. And you guys find yourself onto an island where you guys aren't sure exactly where you are, but Astrea's pretty fucking sure they know where they're at, because they've been to this island before. Go see our Patreon where you have the preamble. It's there.
It's creepy.
It's so good though. All your guys' preambles are, I'm so proud of them. Really good. Where you guys are greeted by some fetid pawns that and this walkway that kind of goes back. And you guys are walking through what seems to be this grotesque, decayed island with these giant cliffs on either side. As you get to the center of the island where there's this pit with a narrow path that winds down to the bottom. And at the very bottom of the pit is humanoid skeletons that are reaching out and grasping. You hear them grasping and reaching out from the pits. And you see on the other side of the pit is a large pond, a large cave entrance with 3 smaller tunnels on the inside. And you guys hear that very familiar voice that says, "Hello, darlings. Granny Morta's here. Come say hello."
But I don't want to.
No thanks.
No,
I'm just gonna stand
No.
over here.
no, thank you.
Nix, I feel like this is... You can answer them. I deal with them way too often. It's your
They're your
turn.
patrons.
Okay, that's why I deal with them. You said you had to go see them. I'll
Yeah,
lead the
you
way.
said you needed to see them too.
For a different reason. I can lead the way and you lead the conversation. I feel like that would work.
I feel like I'm getting played here.
Why would I play you? Once again, you could probably kill me. Granted, yes, am I stronger than you in a weird way? Absolutely. Not by much, but... I don't want to leave this conversation. They've already talked to me too much lately.
I mean, you're the one who needs to get your wings back.
As if they'll even give them to me. That's even if there's any left. They've been eating them the last time I checked.
That's
Blech.
disturbing. Not so disturbing. I hate
Buffalo
it.
original recipe.
Look around you.
Did you just say buffalo original recipe?
No, that was
Yes,
base.
it's yeah, actually, it's we're not at the Island of the Fates. We're at a Buffalo Wild Wings, more like a Sphinx Wild Wings.
Ooh, can I get
That's
some
what this
fried pickles?
island's called now. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Island of Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-Dubs
Helios
Island.
shows up. You guys TPK. This has been fun.
This is B-Dubs Island.
This is
Bard
B-Dubs
Constellation Wild
Island.
Wings. Because it's the
B-Dubs
Bard
Island.
Constellation.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Bardflow
god.
Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I hate
Okay.
it here.
We'll workshop it.
It'll happen. And you know what? Never mind. I ADHD. Anyways.
You know it's bad when you're the ADHDer.
I would like to point out that it's after work and my brain is shot.
After this, we should all
I'll
go to
leave this
Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm
conversation.
just saying.
Let's go
sponsor.
there in a week. I was just there yesterday. Let's not.
No thanks.
Not sponsored, but I will sell out.
Domino's and Buffalo Wild Wings are my two.
Yeah.
I'm craving shitty food because I feel like trash. That's what I go to.
Ah yes.
Okay. Granny, whatever the fuck your name is.
It's Morta. Just remember, do not get close to the water. The skeletons like to drag things in. You will not come back.
Ooh,
Like
slimy.
hobbits? Sorry.
Yes, just stay away. So, come on, just plug your nose. We'll just go into this cave. There's not a dragon inside this time.
I don't know that I trust that, but okay.
There's 3 creepy old ladies.
What
Now,
if
if
one
they're
of them
dragons,
can
I
turn
don't
into a
know.
dragon? We didn't know that Helios could turn into a dragon. What if these fuckers could turn into dragons?
oh
Then
my
we're
God.
just triple eaten.
Is
Yeah.
everyone a
Dragons.
dragon? Oh.
Don't worry. Oh, we hear
Can they
everything
just
on
hear
our
everything
end.
we're fucking saying?
Yeah, it seems like they
Yeah.
can.
Fucking great.
They kind of know all things. They are the fates.
Terrifying.
Okay, let's get this over with.
So let's go. As we trudge our happy little asses up to this cave.
Happy? So,
Maybe not.
I don't know that I consider myself happy.
Oh, can you not
And-
fly today?
I can't fly today.
Oh shit!
Declared.
No!
Damn it.
Declared.
You guys walk around this pool of just gross stench, the bubbling that's coming off of the water, and the lapping of the skeleton bones pulled back down inside. And you walk up to the side of the cliff, and kind of up a little bit of a steep end, before you get to the entrance of the cave, which smells strongly of rotten eggs. You see inside of this cave a large pit in the center, filled with bubbling yellow ichor. Swimming around the ichor are dozens of worm-like larvae and mortal faces. Scattered around the cave are heaps of filthy linens. In a far corner of the room, 3 hideous women stand around an imposing loom which seem to have been carved out of the bones of a gigantic creature. And one of them, the oldest one, kind of looks towards you, Nyx, and kind of holds their finger up. There are 3 here. You recognize the one that's pointing their hand as probably Granny Morta, who is kind of their ringleader. Off to the side, you see a smaller green hag, who is in this disheveled clothing. They have bits, kind of like hair popping out of their ears, and as they look at you, they twist their head, and drool just kind of pulls out of their mouth and drops to the ground. And they just stare at you with this dead stare as drool just constantly drips out. And every once in a while, they'll kind of lick their lips, and pull it back up ever a little bit as it continues to drool down. On the flanking the other side of Granny Morta, is this very is this very grotesque looking hag as well. And it's weird because they're posing like this. And they're kind of like batting their eyes as their eyelashes that are twinged in different directions flitter, and you see parts of their skin is kind of rubbing off and sagging. And they're like awkwardly flirting from afar or acting bashful. And Granny Morta raises their finger towards you, Nyx. Hello. I've been waiting for you. And they all speak in unison.
Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Why didn't you tell me they did that?
You never asked.
You could have warned me.
Okay.
My dear. How are you doing?
I hate it. Are you talking to me or to her?
They don't give a shit about me. They talk to me all the time.
To you, my dear Nyx.
I'm not
Fun.
thrilled to be here. It's stinky.
You have a question for us.
That's even creepier. Okay. Yeah. I'm supposed to ask you something about being not cursed. Is it cursed? Doomed.
You are
doomed.
Doom, 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 doom.
I love the Doom song from Invader Zim.
He's like, oh my mind.
That's all I need. This is the deep cut. Is the Fate singing the Doom song? That's all we need. That's going to be a Patreon exclusive. Just wait. Derailed real quick.
You should have known better.
I saw a squirrel. It was going like this.
That's the Fates, actually, but they don't have teeth, so I mean, it's a lot more slobbery.
Oh,
No, actually.
I mean, technically I've died. Technically I've died twice.
Let me read your mind.
I hate it. Why am I doomed? What did I
But
do?
you still have 2 more lives, don't you?
Lutheria said I only had 1 left.
1, 2. Oh, correct.
I'm correcting the fates.
Correct.
How did they forget things? It's okay.
I thought they know all.
I'm being scary.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take 2 extra lives. I'll take 2 extra lives.
This
What is
isn't
your
Mario.
question, dear?
Huh? What?
What is your question?
Why am I doomed?
We'll give you 1 free answer.
Fucker.
You are doomed because of Thea.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And they're going to reach their hand out to you. And as they do, their nails are going to kind of, it almost looks like their nails are piercing through the air as they like grip towards you. And you're going to tilt your head back and you're going to remember the night that you spent on the cliff before the city of Sirens fell underwater. All of those millennia ago, where your sister said that they wanted to leave for Mitros, and that you were going to stay for Lutheria. Lutheria came that night, taking Thea.
But Lutheria took me.
You're right. You're right. They did take you. They did take you.
He
I thought
literally
you
said
was-
this beforehand.
I'm mixing up yours and Astrea's background. Yes, they did take you.
Remix.
Remix.
It's a Freaky Friday.
And the fates are going to look at you and say, my dear, Lutheria and Thea did have a conversation. You just weren't there. They bargained for your life. But they were not ready for what they bargained for.
So I went to the fucking underworld void, whatever the fuck it's called, because they bargained my life away to stay alive? Is that considered a question?
In a manner of speaking, they were looking to find their own way out. Because Lutheria did hunt for both of you for quite some time. How did Lutheria get Thea?
I don't know. I was already technically dead, I guess.
It's because they got to Thea too.
They were trapped in the room.
You lasted much longer in purgatory. They did not.
That's great.
You got your freedom. That is what Lutheria offered. But Lutheria doesn't offer gifts, they offer curses. Thea bargained for you to be free. That is how you got out. But they also bargained a curse.
What was the curse?
That you will be hunted by Lutheria 3 times. Poor Thea, they thought maybe they'd only be hunted once or twice, or perhaps they'd be hunted for a day. No, Nix. You were hunted constantly.
What? How badly did I fuck up her bargain by bringing her back to this plane?
No more questions.
God damn it.
If you would like more, I could offer you a bargain. And they're gonna wink at Astrea.
Got me there.
We know that you wish to break your own doomed curse. We could help you.
What's the cost? There's always a cost.
Nothing too significant or crazy or out there.
You took her wings and started eating them like they were chicken wings.
And when you say that, you look up on the mantle on the fireplace, and Astrea's wings are standing there on a mount, and they are half eaten. They look like they have been pulled apart slowly throughout the years. Not necessarily eaten, but pulled apart and utilized.
Are you sure you want them back at this point?
I don't know.
And you see
I'm just gonna wrap my arms around Astrea and just pat her on the back.
Astrea Wild Wings, get out! Goodbye!
Astrea, you look over to see Nona, who's still drilling, suck up the drill a little bit and goes, makes great soup.
Yeah, I know you're the major culprit of all of this.
This is why I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian? That's not. Never mind.
I thought he was a minotaur.
Oh my.
So your definition of
That's what I did too.
I thought you were American.
your definition of nothing too crazy while I look at my, for lack of a better term, friends, wings half eaten off the wall.
Things we do
I
for
need you
power.
To remind me, which item did you choose to be crafted? The robe of Arch Magi, the breastplate of invulnerability, or the cloak of invisibility?
Ah, fuck. I don't think you ever actually told me.
I don't think you, yeah.
You never gave me a choice.
Here's
Yeah,
your choice,
that-
make
that-
it wisely.
That breastplate kind of sounds nice.
Yeah, but so does the cloak. I'm not gonna lie.
The robe, if it's the robe of the Arch Magi, that's if it does what I remember it does, I think it's pretty cool.
They're all pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is they're all kind of cool.
They're all kind of cool.
Go for the cloak. It's Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, so the robe of the Arch Magi will say...
It's giving Gucci.
It's giving Gucci. Your base armor class is 15 plus your dex mod, if you don't wear any armor. And you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And your spell DC and attack bonus increase by 2.
Ooh,
That's
kind
useful.
of nice. Kind of nice.
That's a lot of fireball.
The armor of invulnerability gives you resistance to non-magical damage while you wear it. Additionally, you can use an action to make yourself immune to non-magic damage for 10 minutes until you are no longer wearing the armor.
Not as great for me, mainly because I fly the majority of the time.
Yeah.
True.
And then the cloak of invisibility. I love how that pulled up. I don't want that. D&D.
You sure you don't want the coat of lies?
Which allows you to become invisible anytime that you're wearing it.
For how long?
And protects your private data on your digital devices.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's what we call a VPN.
It says deduct the time you are invisible in increments of 1 minute from the cloak's maximum duration of 2 hours. After 2 hours, it ceases to exist with that function.
No.
For
First one.
Hold on. And then for every uninterrupted period of 12 hours, the cloak goes unused. It gains back an hour.
Okay. I think I am going to go with the robe of the Arch Magi.
Okay. That honestly makes sense for your character as a cleric.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And plus, I do have the ability to sink back into shadows as a siren.
Yes.
Did we just enter a magical thrift store? What's happening here?
Oh no, they're really good at arts and crafts. The scissors are a little rusty and kind of like, I don't know how they cut fabric with that. And threads, I still have concerns. I feel like they've been cutting paper with that one. That's why they're terrible.
A magical
but they're good at
Joanne's.
what they do. Yes, it's a magical Joanne's, essentially.
Oh, you cannot listen. You cannot mix up the fabric scissors and the regular scissors. You just can't do it.
Exactly.
I have heard that.
difference.
I've heard that dissertation. Don't go down that hole.
No, don't do it, because I know many a seamstress who would commit a murder if that happened to their scissors.
Oh, my fabric scissors are engraved with my name in them. You
I have
touch
a-
them on paper, I'll kill you.
I have a real big, pretty set of fabric shears. They only come out for very special fabrics. Those ones, that's for velvet.
Fancy. Only the finest velvets here.
So how the heck do I make the robe of the Archmagi?
Well, they have a loom over there. Nix.
Yeah.
They
I
make
don't know
things.
how to fucking... I don't know how to work a loom.
All right.
You take the
It's a
small
shuttle.
piece, the shuttle, and you put it through, and then you do the thing, and then you put it through, and you do the thing.
Where did I know how to weave on a loom?
I
Does
look
anyone
at
have a
both of
YouTube
you
tutorial?
and I raise my hands and I'm like, what makes you think that I can handle fabric without ripping it? I can't even hug anybody, let alone shake their hands without drawing blood. Klaus.
Wouldn't you
hell?
know, you got 4 friends to help you out.
I deal with like threads and things thanks to these.
I'm
Just tries like
doing
gonna look back and be like,
ways
to them.
We can create a weapon for you to utilize against your hunt for Lutheria. And in return, you take Lutheria's place and grant us powers. More power. Those that belong to Lutheria before they are siphoned off to Sidon, you have to give them to us. And all of the other Titans' powers that they currently hold also go to us.
That's
All right,
you're asking a little bit too much.
I'm gonna step in here
Maybe
and
no.
say big old nope.
That's asking a little bit too much.
Silence!
Oh,
This is not a deal for you.
put an eyeball in it.
And you see as they say that, none of them have the eyeball in their head. And a Medusa comes from behind the shadows and holds their eyeball and just kind of twists it and turns it looking at you.
Oh god, I hate that.
What is that? Another one of your sisters?
Probably. Sup,
I
bitch?
hate it here.
They say nothing, and as they open their mouth, make me a perception check.
Oh, I hate this.
Who, what, all of us? I feel like we're all
just
looking at
Tatiana.
this stupid. No.
Oh, just Tatiana. Never mind.
Just
I was like,
Tatiana.
we're all staring at her.
I'm not staring at her in the eyes. I know that much.
27.
You notice that they have no tongue. It has been cut from their mouth.
Presumably with regular scissors.
So,
I'm gonna tap Midas on the shoulder, and then Astrea, and I'm just gonna. You might wanna. She doesn't have a tongue.
I don't care for that.
I quite like my tongue.
I don't know about you. I could give 2 shits about the tongue. I want to steal the eyeball.
Oh my god.
You know what, Astrea, and I'm gonna pat Midas again, and I'm gonna be like, you go for it.
You keep her busy. I'll go sneak and get it.
Oh, okay.
This is how we die. This is
There's
how we
also
die.
another
I would
corner.
try to
Now that you
stop
guys are
but I know there's no point.
looking around this cavern, you guys also see a shambling mound in the corner by the pools.
A shambling. What?
Big old
Shambling
surrounded.
mound.
big old pile of vines that, when prompted, will shamble and try to get you.
Eat you.
Yes.
Oh, so like
So
my
we're surrounded.
nightmare.
I'm honestly a little surprised it's not a shambling mound of laundry. Look at all these cloths around here.
Shh, I'm gonna get her tongue cut out.
And
She's
as you
going
continue to
to.
talk, Astrea, the one that's sitting there like this goes, "They're funny."
You've always been my favorite. You've always been my favorite.
Me too. I love the soup. Thank you.
I'll let that pass.
We
You're
might
the
have
nice
some around.
one.
Do you want to try?
I'd like to not eat my own wings.
And they're gonna hop up next to you in a very like uncomfortable old lady hopping.
I don't know. Kind of endearing. It's kind of endearing.
I just imagined like I don't know like they're
Like a
like kind of
small
buckling
hop
a
and
little
then, like,
bit
a
every
waddle.
time, and go so. And as they breathe on you, it is pure ichor and grossness.
I've been here before.
Smells like acid.
No, it smells like
Astrea,
ass. Yes.
Please be quiet. I don't want Granny Morta to make you even more, well, unlike yourself. You used to be so pretty.
Excuse me? That's
my
my
goodness.
fiance. She's gorgeous.
I know she's your fiance. Who do you think watches you in those beautiful little rings? The threads of fate are everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
That's uncomfortable.
You're a little freak.
Oh, who watches you through those little rings? Oh no, Midas, they saw you reading.
You're a little freak.
I don't know what's gonna go here, and I don't like it.
You let it there.
You
let us here.
You
Yeah,
led us in this
the reason
direction.
we're here.
You're weaving the story.
facilitated it correctly.
The fates are NSA confirmed.
Buddy.
I don't like to kink shame, but like,
Oh god.
So Midas and Astrea, okay. Pop off.
I don't
Whatever.
need to know about their reading exercises. Thank you.
Oh, we all know now.
Do we have a deal?
Counter deal.
Oh. Sure.
I'm fine with taking Lutheria's place. I get to keep my sister's soul. She does not come back to you. The Titans. I can't speak on the Titans only because they're getting freed slowly. And also, if you want me to stay alive up to Lutheria killing, I would prefer Midas not murder me in my sleep.
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's where that would go.
You're worried about Midas. You should probably worry about Kentamane.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know about that deal. You made the deal. You never told us.
No, that's why I'm just saying Kentamane.
Yeah.
Nobody knows why I would say that. Weird.
Yeah.
Before I gifted, by the way. Oh, I said that in a weird voice. Sorry.
That was spooky, but thank you.
Thanks,
If we could, Faith, have a quick aside with our friend before any deals are accepted. There's some information that I think is missing that we haven't.
We need to have a team huddle.
Yeah.
We need a team huddle real quick. Like,
Listen, dearie, you must all listen. My, a chatty bunch you are.
you should know.
We will accept your deal with the caveats, except I understand that Midas is releasing these powers. If they are released, that is not on you. Whatever power is left in Lutheria at the time will go to us. If that just happens to be just Lutheria, so be it.
I turn to look at Midas.
And
I'm
it
like,
must be done in the next 2 weeks. Now go talk.
I would like to point out that no matter what kind of team huddle we have, they know what we're talking about.
True.
They're the
Okay,
face.
so Astrea
There
and I
I live,
spoke-
bitches.
Yeah, this
That's
is
true.
yep. That is something probably should consider. So, Astrea and I had a conversation with Kentamane. If we go around killing Titans, things are going to get real bad, and that does include Sidon and Lutheria.
And as you say that, Midas, you feel the pressure of what you don't know is Decima, who is nestling up to you like this as you're talking.
As she does that, Astrea's gonna like look over, see it, and she's gonna slap her with her tail.
I'm gonna move away from the creepy little old lady. Yeah. So, here's the thing. Were Kentamane not a problem that we would have to deal with, I would be all for you taking Lutheria's place. I think you'll do a better job. However, Kentamane's wrath might be something that we have to contend with should we start killing Titans, which personally I would prefer not. I've reached. If you kill something like a Titan, its domain not then kind of get fucked? In a way that is going to have massive repercussions.
I think that would be up to the fates on how fucked it becomes. But question, I turn to look at the fates. What if I deliver Lutheria to you alive? Can you still absorb her power and put me in her place and keep her alive?
Tricky, tricky, tricky. It would be easier if you just killed them.
Would be, but then we have Kentamane to contend with, and I don't think any of us really want to deal with it, not even you, because that's still a big job.
Kentamane is like a child, a big child. Don't worry about him. Plus, your party's filled with killers. Some of you also have deals to kill people with us. What's another one?
Who else has a deal to kill someone?
I'm sorry, what?
Who else has a deal?
Yeah,
You
because
want
you make
to pay for
perception
that
check?
question? You absolutely can make a perception check if you like.
I would.
Can I do some deception, please?
I think I'd like to also make a perception.
Can I do some deception?
Absolutely. Let's make this contested perception versus deception. Also, Anami, thank you again for the 5 community
thank you.
subs. Wanderer for the 666 bits. That is. Wait a minute. Did I put that up yet? I think I did.
I don't.
It should
Did
be
you?
in the. It should be in the rotating panel. I made it.
But whether I put it up is a different story.
Well, we had to.
Oh,
we had
shit,
to.
that-
Yeah, I built it. We copied it wrong into the thing because it was an image of it rather than the actual assets. So I had to go in and copy in the
Whatever.
assets.
I'll explain what it is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me find it.
It's not there, but I will honor it because you know about it.
Where's the
Spoiler alert for everyone else. You guys haven't seen this yet.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
crap,
it's
we're about to
in
beat a
Canva.
record too.
Holy cow. Canva. Hold on. Hee.
Yes, it should. It's in the rotating panel, Canva thing.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
All right,
Continue.
so those perception checks. What did everyone get?
I still have inspiration, right? Is that what that one next to my name is?
That would be what that is.
Correct.
I got a 21.
Okay, hold on. I have another roll. Please, have the power and God and anime on my side. Okay. At least you all know. Someone else may know.
Oh, I definitely know.
All right. Sorry, I was answering a question. Midas, what'd you get?
I got a 21.
21. Nyx?
I got a nat 20.
For a total of?
That is gonna be 24.
24. Awesome. Tatiana?
14 more gifted subs. We just met our goal of 50.
Holy crap, Shadow, thank you.
Shadow,
Thank you.
I'll kiss you straight on the mouth.
I don't know. Shadow Gamer, I don't know. I don't know. Do you want a forehead
69.
smooch? I'll give you a
Nice.
forehead smooch. Do you want a forehead smooch?
Forehead smooches!
Red, I'll
No,
kiss you
only
straight
if
on
he
the
says
damn
it's
mouth.
only if they say it's okay.
Oh, that's right. I was too
Consent is
excited.
key.
I was too
am
excited.
Thank you, gamer.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. I'm a gamer. Does that count?
My hype train thing is just broken. It's just a black square with
Mine
things
is
jumping out
too.
from behind it.
Same.
It's like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Shadow said that they'll take hugs, so big hug. Big hug,
All the
thank
hugs.
you.
Huggies.
All them cutes. Anyway, I got 26.
26, Gregor?
7. I found my feet.
Astrea, what was your perception or deception check? Or persuasion or deception, excuse me.
I did this deception because it got it better.
Funny
It's a
numbers,
20.
Kiki.
It's a 22.
22. So that means Tatiana and Nyx,
No, something's up.
you see Astrea sink into themselves. Midas, you feel uncomfortable in the party in general, but you can't quite nail down who it is, but you know that it's close to home. I'm going to say just because you were super close. You're one off, so.
And I'm here.
And
Come here,
Gregor,
honey.
you
Come
are
here, you
just
had pats.
staring at Nona, who's just drooling on the floor.
That doesn't seem healthy at all.
I look over at Taty and then I look over at Astrea. And I'm like, I don't say anything, but I definitely give you this look like, what the fuck did you do?
And Astrea's gonna hear a message in her head. Which of them do you think made a deal?
Exactly. Who's been making deals on the side? That's so weird.
You're gonna hear a different message. Can we talk to you outside?
Actually, you know what? You know what's weird?
What's weird?
Creatures can only talk to me telepathically if I allow it.
Okay. I mean, I cast message. Would you like a message? I'm not gonna bite you.
I forget I have some cool powers with this ring. Yes,
Are you
I'll
going to accept
allow
this
it.
message or not?
I'll accept. It's a collect call from Tatiana.
Oh my gosh.
Gregor's just gonna lean over to Midas. I'm starting to think Taty made a deal.
I don't know about that. Someone definitely did, and you didn't
Cynics.
make a deal, right?
Did I make a deal? There's so much I don't remember.
You're not you're not contracted to kill a Titan, are you?
I don't think I am. I mean, there's.
You didn't answer the
didn't-
question of if I could deliver her alive. consulting.
Hold on, can I allow this? Incoming message.
I wouldn't allow you to take him alive. Don't be stupid. You know how this
I
is
could
going
at
to
least
end.
said I tried.
Plus, once you kill them, well, they have insurance policies for that.
So if I kill them, they're not really fully dead.
I don't know.
Do they have an heir?
These are lots of questions. I can't give you everything. Do you accept the deal or not?
Only if you answer more questions, too.
Think about it. There is like a snake. They always find a way to persevere and live on. Perhaps they learned a few tips and tricks. Perhaps they will be reborn or come back with a special device. Who knows? They've obscured me from seeing such things, but I know what they get up to. Once a lich, always a bitch.
Oh!
Well, that
That's-
answers everything.
That's a horse of a different color. Still,
Someone want to explain that to me?
They're basically alluding that Lutheria is a lich, which means that once you kill them, they will come back again through a secondary device.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at the rest of y'all. And I agree. I'll take the deal. Y'all don't have to be the one to kill her.
In 2 weeks,
How much time do we have left on this thing?
you took the deal. Doesn't matter. And they walk up to you. And they walk up to you and they grab your hand and they shake it in a very awkward manner. And as they do, and you pull your hand back, you see three images of like three old sisters tattooed on the front of your hand.
Okay.
We do offer other services. Oh, but first we'll make it an object. They will make that object.
Do you validate parking?
It'll take some time for them to create it, and they will send it to you. We do offer other services. You know, a divination, or perhaps raise the dead, bring back someone you've lost. You've lost so many along the way. I could also, I don't know, bestow upon you strength, experience. Or perhaps you have another item you guys need to craft. At above table, they will give you answer any question at all, as long as you make a deal. They will raise the dead, any person you choose, if you make a deal. They will bestow curse. This will give you a level up if you make a deal. Or they can craft, and I mean any item. I am saying any item if you make a deal. How much you ask for will depend on the deal that you get.
I have a lot of options.
I lean over to Midas. We could finally find out if a hot dog is a sandwich.
Oh my god.
I don't think we should waste a deal on that. I think that's something that we can continue to debate.
To us debate.
I think the less deals. Okay, but I think the less deals made, the better.
And you hear in your head, Gregor. Oh, but we can make fun deals. Come on, let's make a deal. What do you want to do?
You're so tempting.
And I'm gonna let you think on that as Tatiana. What do you want to do?
I mean, I'm supposed to find this Afridi bottle, and now we have been put on a shorter deadline. We've lost 12 days. We went from 26 days to 14. To find Lutheria at the end of it. She's at the end, guys. I'm scared. Anyway, but I need to find this Afridi bottle one way or another. So, and I don't know where I'm supposed to start.
Do you wish to know where your greater artifact is?
Yes.
Okay, we'll make you a deal. These lots. No. They're too much. And they pop into your head, and they mouth the words, but now only you hear it in your head. And I'm gonna ask all four of you.
I knew it was coming. I was like, you're gonna ask us to take it off. Yep. So basically, the Fates are gonna ask Taty to kill one of us. Just saying.
No.
My, we're in a rush, aren't we?
Certainly something, yes.
We'll make you a deal. We can remove that curse upon your head. One that makes you ever so impatient. We could tell you where the Afridi bottle is, and, we have a suspicion that your cat friend here isn't going to pull up their end of their bargain. Your deal is to kill Bercy the First. And this deal, because we've learned better with our caveats, needs to be done in 2 weeks. Persists even if we die or perish. And if you don't, well, the curse you'll find out at the end will be much worse than your mild one you have now.
No, fuck you. No, ma'am. I'll find it on my own. Thank you very much.
Oh, you
I'm
sure?
I'm
How can we
positive.
sweeten the deal?
By not making me kill my friend's mother. That'd be great. I'll do just about anything else. You guys are supposed to know everything. You already know everything I've done.
Anything else?
Just about.
Fine. Our last offer. Bring us a child. A baby girl. I don't care where you get them from. Get them and bring them here. In 1 week.
What are you going to do with the child?
You don't need to concern yourself with that. But think of them as, our insurance policy.
And how am I to get back here? We don't have enough sacrifices to...
You have plenty of days. I'm sure you'll make it work.
No, if you want me to bring you back a child and you will not tell me what it is, you will furnish the rest. You will tell me what I want, and you will furnish the rest of our sacrifices through the end of the Oath of Peace.
I'm already getting you your location of the free bottle.
I have to waste extra time coming back here to you. Time that I don't have.
Ugh, it's that curse again. Poor soul. Fine. So let it be. And they'll exit your mind.
Did I agree or no?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Let's bring everyone back. Bring everyone back. I see Nyx. Alrighty. I love stirring the pot.
Oh, but now I know.
Word.
Oh no, now I know.
But you do. And they'll go, did anyone else have any questions or things they wanted from us?
I have a logistical question for you as the DM.
Yes. That's me.
Nyx's deal no longer includes the other Titans as part of it, right?
That was never
Correct.
said.
Okay. I just wanted to
Their
double check
deal
that.
specifically said whatever power Lutheria had left, because when a Titan is killed, that power will go into the ether, and the Fates are basically saying they're going to capture it. They have claim of it.
So that part is still active. Where
Yeah.
if we
Yes.
don't say, okay, that's what I meant.
And basically,
that's
above
a
table,
problem.
whatever Titans you don't get to, Lutheria is still going to hold on to their power.
Yeah. Because we know 3 are in the same place. I don't know where my other notebook is, so I don't remember where the other 2 are supposed to be. Because I still have 5 Titans left. And we only have 14 days. And I'm getting concerned about that, and I don't know how to, like, set that up to figure...
So
I don't know how to
of the
properly ask
Titans.
that question.
So also, I know that 3 of the Titans, right? So we know that 3 of the Titans are on the island. 1 Titan is pulling Lutheria's barge.
Yes. 1 is
So
pulling
there's-
Lutheria's barge. 3
There's
are
number 4.
petrified.
3, yeah, but I think they're on it.
Yeah, one's
No.
on the bar. Well, so
One's-
one's there. So that's 4. We freed the one under the volcano.
Because there's 3 on the island, 1 pulling the barge.
If you have Discord up, it is in your personal notes.
It is? Okay, cool.
Yes. Not
okay.
specifically, but you know that Talius is pulling the barge of Lutheria. Hergeron is holding up the world, which you
That's-
figured out was Sidon's tower, and the other 3 are petrified on an island.
Yeah.
So above table, we have to kill Sidon before Lutheria if we want to make this work in time.
Or you
Fuck Sidon.
are okay with
I
giving
mean, I don't want
powers
to,
the
but,
Fates.
like,
That's up to you.
We don't have to kill Sidon to rescue this.
I hope not.
No,
We
I
just-
don't think we have to kill Sidon. We just have to rescue the Titan. Because again,
In that, yeah.
Midas is going to be very firm, and I do not think we should kill either Sidon or Lutheria.
Incapacitate him.
Yeah.
I
because-
am. Well, while you guys are logistically speaking, as the Fates kind of walk their way back out of my head, Astrea, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder and I'm gonna give you a look that tells you that I know everything. It's just I know, and we're gonna talk. We've been saying that all season. We're gonna have this conversation someday.
Maybe. Who knows? Astrea's like,
I'm just over here like, girl, what did you get yourself into?
as always, I have a plan.
Nah.
We're getting tired. Is anything else you need from us?
Please,
I don't-
just give me a minute to. Well, just give me 1 more second. I really want to see if I can come up with something good for this.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I'm. My shoulders are tense. Like, I'm.
I don't
filled
know.
with tension.
You have any of them dragon eggs laying around?
Yeah, where's the dragon egg that's here?
Oh,
It's in the soup.
that doesn't belong to you.
But it could belong to us. It could belong to me.
That was a gift from Lutheria to us.
Okay.
We
What are you
are-
gonna do with the dragon?
We are prepping it for Sidon.
How?
Again, these questions.
You should know this by now.
Astrea,
Yes.
you want your wings back?
So
Not in that condition.
We could give you new ones.
We can rebuild them. We have the technology.
Do we?
Potentially. Okay. Give me new wings. Okay. Ooh, imagine if I had dragon wings. Oh, weird. Would I become like an actual dragon?
Be a chimera.
No.
All I need is a snake.
Here, hang on, let me give you one.
Yeah, just attach it to my butt.
Your what?
I'm not attaching anything to your butt. That's Midas's job.
God damn it.
The face just
God. Your wings. But we have to look at the timetable on that original deal that we made so long ago.
Uh-huh.
Say a week.
We made one deal far, far back. And that's why you have my wings. Are you talking about, like, the other one?
How many deals do you have with them?
Don't know, I've lost count.
Astrea!
They're my patrons, after all. They're my patrons!
The one that you made when you guys suffered that terrible fate at the Hydra,
Oh.
and we saved you.
Yes. Well, yeah. That's
We'll give you back your
me.
wings. And we'll set a timetable of 1 week on that.
There's no guarantee that we'll get there, unless, of course, like, if you're going to set a new timetable, you have to tell me where things are.
Well, I'll lead you straight there.
Really?
You have a deal?
I swear you and...
Wings
You do not need to be making
or-
any more deals.
I don't know. Maybe you give me a dragon egg. Come on. You know
So
I
a
do-
dragon
I-
egg instead of your wings?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like you need to go to Deals Anonymous.
Yeah.
We
Where
can
all
work with
warlocks
that.
go. Where all warlocks go.
calm down,
We give
husband.
you our egg in return for the timetable.
But you have to let me know exactly where.
Deal.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
So, Astrea, we have made that deal. That above table, everyone does know. It's not a secret. The characters individually don't know that you must kill Versi the First. And now you've made the
Secret.
deal to do it within 1 week.
Okay, but they have to tell me exactly where.
They
Exactly where.
Decima's gonna skip off in the distance and come out. And when they pull back the curtains and you see deeper into this cave, you're going to see that this egg is actually on a pedestal. There's this dark energy swirling in and out of it.
Weird, but okay.
Kind of going through the egg and out. Whatever that prepping was, that's about all you see as they pull it off of this altar and that dark magic fades. And they come over and bring you a copper dragon egg. Decima, excuse me, speaks to you as they all three speak. It might be a little tampered with, but I'm sure you'll appreciate this egg in its totality. Now, as far as Versi,
Is that out loud or is that in Astrea's head?
In their head. Because they're not gonna let you know.
Oh my god, Elisa, you were like, oh. Everyone was like, excuse me? That's the one word you say out loud? What? Midas, I'm trying to find your mother. Please. I mean,
Yes.
He would not believe that for a second. You can try that all you want.
Lies. That's an above table thing.
I don't know. I feel like he would. I feel like he would because he wants to believe Astrea is a good person deep down.
I'll make my calls. I'll make my calls on my character.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just remembered something.
But are you good?
Yeah, no, sorry. It's funny. That's what I love with being the DM is those spots of inspiration that really just hit. So.
I'm still talking to Midas. We could know indefinitely. I enjoy our conversations with the knowledge of knowing if it's a sandwich.
Midas is not paying attention to anything you're saying right now. I'm gonna be straight up with you. He is like,
Gregor, I'm literally gonna come over.
And you're speaking to him, and he's literally just like deep in thought, trying to figure this out because he's panicking a little bit.
Yeah, and Gregor, I'm gonna cover it. I'm just gonna like, I love being taller than you. I'm just gonna like wrap my arm around you and roll you into my person and just, honey, he's having a hard time. You're just gonna have to. We can talk about whether or not this is it's a sandwich or whatever later. Okay, we'll talk about that on the boat. Yeah, basically, that's literally like your.
If you'd like to go, and this is in your head, if you'd like to go, then you just need to go to the Nether Sea. And they'll point over to the first tunnel. This first tunnel, well, that one leads to the Underdark. You wouldn't want to go there. And then they point over to the third tunnel. This third tunnel, well, that one leads to Hades. But this middle tunnel, this heads straight to the Nether Sea. You don't have to follow those pesky constellations, just walk straight there. And once you're there, I'm sure you'll see the tall statues of those titans, and you'll find them right there.
Yeah, I kind of need the boat.
It'll always find you, I'm certain.
I don't trust that.
You said you needed the way, and I gave you the way.
Yeah, in the terms of the constellations or an island name, not, oh look, there's a tunnel.
That's part of the deal, darling.
I said exact, and that's everything.
Make better deals.
You apparently don't know the name of exact and everything.
This will lead you straight there. Exact and
Just being,
everything.
you're okay. But if I like take the tunnel back, like, are we back here?
I'm sure it's something of the sort.
Either you know or you don't. You're the Fates.
Yes, it comes back here. I just don't want to see you again.
Good. I don't want to see you either.
The rest of you, any more questions? Inspiration?
Yes. I don't care for this whole deal-making business, but I do have information, and I now we have a tighter timetable, and I need to know where my mother is. If we don't know the island, if Midas doesn't know that Astrea knows how to get there, this is the only thing that this is his quest.
Your poor, pitiful mother. We can lead you there.
I don't want to be led there. I just want to know the name. I want to know the name of the place so that I can get there.
Just the name? Oh, a small bargain.
Well, the island and what constellation it's under.
I will give you that. In return, you have to become captain of the Ultros again. Poor Astrea was quite a prolific person.
Like I just have to get possessed again?
Get used to it.
Is there a time frame in which do I have to do it for a certain amount of time? Or
You must let Astrea possess you within a week, and you yourself can't plot to get rid of them. If you do, it will hurt you.
I'm the only one who cannot plot to get rid of them.
That's
Going
true.
by your words.
I know the rest will try, but they probably won't be as successful this time.
What
It's
does
a
that
lot
mean?
harder to remove a possession when the person possessed is unable or incapable of being willing. Because if you can't plot to remove them, then you can't be willing to get rid of them.
You
Which
don't
means
have to be.
fight them.
What if I just settled for the constellation rather than both? Halved the required information.
You know what? We're feeling a little generous. I'll tell you. And they'll point. And they'll point down to that second tunnel. And go, Your mother is just beyond that tunnel right there. You go down it, you'll see those titans you're looking for, and on that same island with those titans, you'll find your mother.
That doesn't seem possible.
How so?
I guess that is a good question. So down that tunnel, and we just are at a different island, no boat, no way to get back.
You all command the Ultros. I'm sure Jack Pelican would go through all odds to find you again.
How long would it take him? Is the question.
And with that, they'll give a big yawn. Any more requests? This has been quite illuminating. Very interesting party.
What do we have to have in order, or what do we have to bargain for in order to level up?
Oh yeah.
That's up to the fates.
Gregor is going to walk up.
Oh no.
I look back. It's not about the sandwich. I'm not one to make deals, but the challenges we face are great. I'm not sure I have the strength to face them. What would you ask for us to become stronger and greater to face what we need to?
Just you or all of you?
I would say all of us.
Man, above table, I wish I would have fucking attuned to that goddamn orb.
What orb?
My fancy crystal ball that lets me read minds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a high price. Let's make this interesting. We will give you all enough bravery and strength to do what you need, aka level up. But you, Gregor, must make 3 pulls from a deck of many things and suffer the consequences no matter what. And I am going to say above table,
Holy fuck.
I am going to do whatever they say. You know there is a card that will kill you.
There's
If that
There's
pulls,
also wishes. And a squire.
true. We
they're
could get a
willing to
level
do
4
3
fighter to
pulls,
follow us
you will
around.
have to suffer it. I'm not going to wiggle this around the campaign. It will be whatever it is.
Your body could be like, your soul could be like yeeted, or your whole body yeeted.
This can
You could
this
get trapped
has
in
the
a crystal.
possibility to remove your character from the campaign
Permanently.
permanently, or it could be all good.
Part of me is like gremlin. Part of me is like, do it, do it, do it.
As the person who
Hey.
does the art and has a lot of art to do right now, I ask that you not. Maybe let's
It's just a
not get rid of your
recolor.
character.
It's just a recolor.
He
He
has a
already did a
triplet.
recolor.
Yeah.
He has a
there-
triplet.
yeah, so he does a third recolor.
Yes, I am his brother, Gregor.
Oh god.
Oh man! See, here's the thing.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
There's
God,
2
it's so
sides.
fun.
Inside of me, there are 2 wolves, and both
No,
of them
2 hot
say,
dogs.
"Do it."
Inside of you is a hot dog, the other is a sandwich. Which one do you listen to?
Okay,
They're
so
both saying do it.
I'm emotionally
Do
not
you
okay.
Do you cut
As
the
a
deck
character-
hot dog style
Let
or
Jupiter speak.
hamburger style?
as a character, Gregor knows that we are not adequate to face the challenges ahead right now. We have had our asses handed to us too many times recently, and he cannot lose you guys. As a player, I have never done this before in any game.
And this is almost making a fact because on the episode that we did do deck of many things,
You
did
weren't
not
there.
get the opportunity.
Yeah, the
You
deck
got
of
a random pool that you
many
didn't
things in the deck of many
experience.
faves. Yeah.
If I die, will my dragon die?
I think rules
Right.
as
Yeah,
written.
hang on.
No,
rules
the
as we
dragon doesn't
decided,
die.
The dragon has a chance of dying if it can't survive without you.
Yeah.
It depends on how long you've been bonded. Basically, I will make some type of roll. It is a pretty low roll. I'd say on a d20, I'd have to roll 5 or below. So you're talking a 1/4
I'm still
chance.
young. Oh, we love a good story.
I'm gonna look to Taty. And Gregor's gonna lay back watching them fall during the fight with the Hydra. He's gonna go through and remember all those he's lost from the journey so far. Memories of Kreia, Diana, Cal. You see just one tear kind of gets wiped away. Deal.
Oh no, he's getting a prop. He's getting a prop.
What did you just do? That's
Damn,
Taty,
I
not
wish I had
Bonnie.
I wish I had my actual deck because it's the deck of many things and the deck of many more things. I have like
the
the
deck of many
legit
things.
D&D one.
So it's 3 cards.
I was gonna buy those, but online
Oh, they're so
the ones I was
nice.
finding were like terrible quality, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh no! It's
I'm
fantastic. You
actually
get the deck
shaking.
sleeves for them. You get the deck sleeves for them, and they're like super nice.
I will say, Doofus, if it provides you with some comfort, there are some really good cards in there.
This has the possibility of being all good things.
It does.
Like
I'm
Strahd.
praying to the D&D gods for all the failed lockpick checks.
Yes, can it come? Can this be the golden moment for
Listen,
things to
I
go
have
right?
good karma. The unicorn loved me. Okay, Gregor is a good as boy.
Aliza, I think you're also muted.
Before this all starts, we did have the 666 bits redeem. Technically, this is not a roll, but could we use that as a repull instead?
For one of the cards.
If he pulls one bad cards if needed, like an instant death card.
Please.
If you would do that, if you would do that and take my blessing of luck.
I will
You know
not
what? No,
do
no,
channel
I
point
need the risk.
redemption.
I need the risk.
Come on.
Fuck.
I mean, we did get a lot of like.
Well, it's not a channel point redemption; it's a bit
It's a
redemption.
I know.
Redemption.
Hold on. Let me finish. I will not take the luck from the channel points. If someone does 666 bits donation after I read a card, it'll take just one. I will get rid of that card.
We have one already, though. Stored up.
This is a new deal. This is a new deal.
Mm.
And I'm also gonna
This is
say
technically, guys.
I'm also gonna give chat the benefit of the doubt here too, because I'm chaos.
Oh, I love a
If
good
you
story.
give-
I want it to happen.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna
777
vomit.
bits,
Fuck!
and it's a good
No!
card. It also gets skipped.
I'm gonna
Someone put
hide.
this in chat as an announcement and pin it.
Okay, let's.
I will allow this. There's a caveat. This is the fates. You're not getting away with just perfect. So chat
Okay,
has a
no.
chance to be nice
Okay.
and evil.
I'll write it out. So 666 bits. Let us remove a bad card.
Oh.
777 bits. Let's us remove a good card. All
right.
Pin this.
Yeah, Gregor, I literally am going to like squeeze the back of your shirt. I swear to God, if he dies, I'm gonna be busted.
I'm just gonna grab Taty's hand behind me.
3 cards in a row.
Hey, chat, would you like to be the fates themselves? Would you like to be...
Let's see if I
That
can
is
get
not-
this to focus.
That
Can't
doesn't look
see it,
good.
no.
Just tell
Is
us
that
what
the
it
Don
is.
John? Is that the Don John? I'm mad.
It is the rogue. A non-player character of my choice becomes hostile to you. The identity of your new enemy is unknown until they or someone else reveals it. Excuse me.
It's Jack Pelican.
So someone has turned against you. I'm going to start a 1-minute timer. Get a little timer going.
Okay, we got one down. All right, we got a -1 out. All right, so odds are slowly improving. I'm not
It's technically -1, so if chat skips it, it's
Hold on. Omi says, if the card is pulled, will it be redrawn or is it just discarded?
it'll be discarded. Discarded.
Ooh, so then it could potentially be like 2 cards, but like don't waste it on the rogue. I'll tell you that. That's
Yeah.
okay. Whatever. We'll just fuck somebody up.
Gregor
Yeah,
has
we
an
can
enemy
fuck up
now.
those. Oh no.
Well, it turns out to be one of the other gods. Whoops.
Oh
Mercy.
no.
Mercy decides to murder all of us.
Literally,
Well
Versi was
then.
not Versi, but Hero was actually my first thought.
That was mine too.
I
Stop.
was-
We need
oh,
to we need to not give Randall ideas. Shut up, guys.
I was gonna say I'm
I
just
love
not
this.
speaking.
Give me more ideas.
Gregor's ex-girlfriend is now an enemy.
Well, I
I'll
mean, that
fucking
kind of
kill her
works.
at least
It's
Sunday.
a
She can
dragon.
walk up in here. You know what, Gregor? She can walk up in here. I'll fuck that bitch up.
Isn't she a dragon?
I'll kill her. I don't care.
And we don't know. The only person who knows is Midas, and above table, we
Alrighty.
don't know that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
That
on,
card
hold
is
on, hold on.
officially in effect. That card is officially in effect as of right now.
Okay.
The next card. Donjon.
Fuck!
You become entombed in an extra-dimensional sphere. You will be remained in prison until you are found and or released. And this card would be the last one because you cannot draw again.
We need 666 peeps.
Are we allowed to give 666?
Fuck you, I will.
I was gonna say, if you don't, I will.
Bits are bits, bitches.
How do I do the 666 thing?
I will allow cast one time.
Okay, somebody who's already got bits loaded.
Hold on, I already got it.
Oh, thank God. Because I was
Fuck.
Fuck you, because I said Don John. Fuck you. Get
You
the
feel
fuck
yourself
out.
getting pulled to an extra-dimensional prison
And Astrea
before...
goes.
I just got saved by my daughter-in-law.
Oh my god, the Tatiana takes the biggest sigh of relief, just exhaled. Tears. She's crying.
This better
Next
not be
card.
the fucking
This
death
is still
card.
your second card now.
Death ain't too terrible. I fought death and won.
Skull. The card summons the Avatar of Death.
Yes!
You must
my favorite!
battle it alone or die.
It's fantastic, actually. It's not bad.
Well, okay.
It's really
I
not
guess.
bad. I've done a
I can
mock
do it.
battle with death.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Shadow Gamer's trying to do something. Hold on. If you want to change your bits, click the bit that you want. Like, say, click 100. Remove the 100 and type your number to it.
This has been 3 bad cards. This is Gregor's luck.
Eventually, Gregor's luck has to turn.
Yeah. Whatever. Astrea
I don't-
said,
I
will
stupid
start-
Don John.
I will
There
start the
goes-
minute clock. Also,
I
thank
think
you,
I
Ice
can.
Herder, for
I
the
think I
follow.
can take it. I think I can take it. If
It's really not bad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have fought like a
Okay.
mock battle. Oh, but now we have 666 bits.
We got
so-
Shadow Gamer.
Thank God.
Thank you, Shadow Gamer.
Saving the party
I
from the
love you.
skull.
Oh my god, we got 2 more.
Tentoad.
Does that
we
like,
have an
does that
extra
like-
one in case we
does that
need
like-
it.
I will save that one. You guys can use that as a save.
we have 2.
absolutely.
We have 2 that are saved.
'cause I
for-
know it's
You
gonna be hard to,
Shadow
like-
Gamer. You have saved my life. I give you all the
And
forehead
Tim-
smooches.
Hi, team.
Tentoad? Thank you,
Tentoad.
Ten-toed troll.
Tentoad troll.
Next card.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You must. Your next card, your second card, Comet. You must single-handedly defeat the next
That's not bad.
foes you encounter. If you do, gain a level. This
Ooh,
means that
that's
if
a
you
good
encounter a group, you must kill them all yourself. This does not include your dragon.
I was like, shit, what if we fight a
So I
dragon? We
can
need
use
to
my
be very
dragon,
careful.
or I cannot.
Cannot.
Hmm. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll start the minute
if our-
chat. That is a good one.
If our little
Uh,
old lady druid could fight off a hag, you can do this, but we need to be very careful about where we go and who we fight next.
Can I pick a fight with
I
a
will
sheep?
say I was pretty nice in not making Ellie fight all 3 hags, which is technically what the card wants you to do.
Which I'm not being.
I
nice.
don't think Randall's going to be as nice.
We separated them and made hits first, and she was late. So I mean, technically,
Well, okay, question. It says that you have to kill. What is the wording exactly?
You must
If you s-
single-handedly defeat the next foes you encounter.
So, I mean, theoretically speaking, words as they are, you only have to land the killing blow.
No.
No, it has to
You
be
have to-
Single-handedly
Yeah.
defeat.
I'll
Single-handedly
put
meaning
the-
have to be,
it's-
yeah.
No,
I put
It's
the
a one-on-one.
language in chat.
Thank you.
If you
And
single-handedly
also-
defeat the next hostile
chat.
monster or group of monsters you encounter via
Alright.
ninja, you gain experience
Alright.
points enough equal to
10
1 level.
Oh.
Otherwise, this card has no effect.
Hey, so Ten-Toed Troll was trying to get, because I think that's the one when I was explaining like how to change the things. They did not get that in time for
Would
bits loaded. They were
Ten-
trying to do it for the rogue.
Let's see what
Yeah.
the next card is.
Tent, do you want me to use it for the rogue, or do you want me to save it for another card? You let me know. I'll do what you want because it's your bits. So, because we have one more card to pull.
The way I like ran to fill.
Rogue, that could be super nasty. Okay, so they are getting rid of the rogue.
Okay.
So this will go back to your second card. And I said I'm doing everything that these cards say.
Yeah, this is like the most existential edging
Okay,
ever.
so we're keeping the comet.
Keeping the cards, so you have one card.
Everything else has
been terrible.
Because the comet does not have a negative consequence should you fail.
Okay.
It just
let's
means
see.
it takes no
You
effect.
just don't level up. No more draws. Fuck.
Jester,
No, I hate this one.
you are going to gain 10,000 XP. I'm going to give you 2 levels if we get through all
Yeah,
this.
you get 2
Okay, so
levels.
this will give you another level.
Yeah, it's either pull 2 cards or
uh,
get 2 levels.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Well, it's pull 2 cards or gain 10,000 XP, which
I'm gonna do it
calculate to
this-
levels depending on how.
because we don't do
What level you
XP, it's a little awkward. So I'm going to make this one a caveat. You can gain an additional level, but you'll have to draw 2 more cards.
I don't know if I can
I'm gonna
handle
switch
this.
to hand.
That would be 3 additional cards.
I don't know if I can handle this.
It's all right. Let's go. You got
We're
this.
getting the bad ones out of the way.
Yeah, we are.
That is true.
That's all that's coming now is the wish.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shadow
moon
donated
card,
7-7.
Moon card.
Oh.
Shadow, is that for this, Jester? Is that to get rid of the good card?
No, that's a 777.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what it does, is it removes a good
Oh,
card.
damn it.
All right, so this
Damn,
one
y'all.
is
We crazy.
gone.
Yep.
Y'all are wild.
All right.
Y'all are wilding tonight. Are you guys my patron?
Okay, so this one is the sun. You are going to gain a level and a wondrous item.
Yes,
Nice.
the sun is
copy.
actually good. The sun, the star, and the moon are like really good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gamer,
And
if
I'll
you get
start
rid
the
of
minute
that one,
timer on
I
this one
will
as
quit
well.
streaming.
Please, chat, don't.
I will ban someone if I see 777. I will preface this right now. I will ban you.
Okay. Okay, so that's 2. I have one more.
One more.
One more.
No, well, 2 levels potentially, or 3 levels
No.
potentially, Pistachio.
No,
Because he
no.
has to be
the jester's gone. Oh yeah, so potentially 2 levels. Yes.
Because we'll all get a level, and then he'll get an extra level if he completes the.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. So technically 3. Yeah.
Hit me, Magic Daddy.
Don't
Do I
say
live?
that.
20 more
Don't
seconds.
say that. Don't.
Please don't actually hit him.
Do I stay or do I go? Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Stop.
Alrighty. So, third card, if you so keep it, is called Balance, which is an interesting one because your mind suffers a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change. Canonically, this will make you have to play your character evil because you have played your character pretty paladin and pretty good. I will force your character to be. I'm going to consider this a bad card because this game works better if you guys are good. So this will force you to play an evil character, take evil deals, and it will change your.
Nope. It
You were
won't
about
do
to be.
shit.
You were about to become Estor.
Oh my
I was about to
No,
cry.
that was, I was going to change your patch as
Out of
well.
there. Out of
I was
there.
gonna say, did that become an oathbreaker?
It would technically make you an oathbreaker.
Yeah, let's
10-toed troll, I
It
love you.
would.
Thank you.
Oh,
Not me
my
literally trying to comb
goodness.
through my spells, just to figure out if there's some way I could change the alignment.
Majority
I feel like
of these
books
you can
going-
only undo with a wish spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me scrubbing.
Okay. Third
Moon
card,
card,
if you
moon
guys
card.
take it.
Moon.
That filter's not taking it.
It's
Uriel, you are
Okay.
cursed. Permanently take a -2 to all saving throws.
Oh,
I can
You're
take
already
it.
cursed.
I'll
only
set the minute timer on
only
that.
a god or the magic of the fates card can end this curse.
I have.
That is a bad
the
card.
Aura.
So
I have
you'll
the
always
aura.
just roll flat, won't you?
No, it's just so instead of getting my +4, I'll get a +2.
Shadow.
Never mind.
Shadow just helped it.
All right.
Damn, I was in the process of noping it.
Shadow said nah.
No, I feel
Nah,
bad. Y'all
bitch.
don't have to keep saving me. I was
We
gonna
have
take some
to.
Shadow, you are
All right.
fucking savior. Thank you.
Third card, should you take it? The Vizier. Once within the next year, you may ask any question and receive
That's
a
not
truthful,
bad.
helpful solution.
Okay.
1 minute timer on that. It is a good card.
Yes. This one essentially is like, hey, it's breaking the fourth wall because it's essentially going, hey, DM.
Should I use
One of
it
my
to have a
players,
hot dog as a
one
sandwich?
of my players got this, and the way they used it was wild.
Y'all, like, I was expecting to take at least
Damn.
one negative thing, like, just for narrative purposes.
I also have an urge to spend 7/7.
30 seconds.
Y'all have 30 seconds to make us get rid of this card, or we get to keep
Do I
it.
do it?
Stop. No, don't encourage them. Don't encourage them.
Y'all, my heart is beating out of my chest.
I do it.
No.
Do I do it?
Heather.
Oh, really?
Heather, I will tell your fiance
Do it.
everything about
Do it.
about your deal.
5, 4.
Do it.
You should know better than to try and threaten Heather. You know
I know.
it's just gonna be
It's
do
just
it.
red. Heather knows I'm not gonna do shit.
If only mods could ban other mods, I would.
Heather, I have high blood pressure right now, and I can't heal. I'm ready for this deal to be over.
I can't even
Fuck is that?
see.
Why
Well,
is the man
Doofus.
upside down?
I don't know if this is luck or not, but you got the idiot. It will permanently reduce your intelligence by 1d4.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Plus
I got
one.
something for that. I got something for
But
that.
you will have to draw a 4th card.
It says you can. It does not say
You
you have
can.
to.
Mine don't say you can. Mine say draw again.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's draw one more. I'll take the negative
Let's
2 intelligence.
actually
That's
pull
my dumb
up
state.
the actual D&D rules for the deck of many things because that's technically raw.
Yeah,
Permanently
this-
reduce your intelligence by 1d4 plus 1 to a minimum score of 1. You can draw one
Minute
additional
timer
card
going.
beyond your declared draws.
I
this
literally
bad
drew
card.
the himbo card.
You're fine with that. I got a headband of intellect that I'm ready to offload.
That is a good workaround on that one. I will
Yeah.
say that's pretty.
Yeah. I would
that's
say
kind of
I would
helpful.
definitely.
I'm trying to
I would say
offload
keep
it
your
right
card.
now. I need to slot something else.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
say it benefited Astrea for the meantime. Now it'll benefit you. We'll just pass it around.
We'll just keep passing it
Yeah.
around. It's the headband of whores. Does.
What is it? This the
Sisterhood
house of the
of-
traveling traveling headband.
Yeah, Sisterhood of the Traveling Headband,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay, I need
Yeah,
this
himbo
last
card.
card. I need this to
Absolutely.
be done. I
20
need this to be done
seconds.
so my blood pressure can
I'm
go down.
gonna die. I'm
can't-
gonna
Little did
pass
you know this
out.
is gonna be today. This
I'm
is
gonna just physically pass out. The brain's trying to
Randall.
stop.
Randall, this is going to be a light little session. Me,
I did say that
has
before.
has a breakdown.
Alrighty, alrighty.
High blood
Okay.
pressure.
last card. This is a 4th card drawn because of the idiot.
What?
The Fates.
Okay.
Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase an event as if it never happens.
Yeah, I was about to say, this one's a good one.
This is basically a card that will allow you to alter timeline previously, or you could bank it and save it for later.
I will
Because it
bank
does
it.
say
If-
to
that-
avoid. This is a good card. I'm going to set the
Check
1
the
minute
group
timer.
chat. Just in case.
You're right.
Nobody.
Big brain. I will actually
Nobody.
ban someone for this one.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
I will cry,
You can't make me.
guys. Please let us keep this card.
This one will be
We
great
need
for the
it.
story.
We
If
need
you
it
love
for
the story,
reasons.
We will refund your bits.
if you love,
Twitch doesn't let
30
you do
seconds.
if you love the story, I'm going to tell you right now. This will make a lot of sense.
Please, for the love of all that is good, let us keep this card.
I don't know what you guys have cooked up for me, and I'm so worried.
It's not bad. I'm a big brain. That headband of intellect has really helped me out.
Oh, fucking criminy.
5, 4.
Shadow Gamer goes, how much to lock that in? do we have a roll for that?
999.
With this last card.
69.
69.
Alrighty.
Okay.
With this last card, and this is just me, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm going to look at the fates with this last card. I'm going to summon Tal'Doran. And I feel like that's where we need to go to break.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
We're gonna go to break, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm so excited! I'm doing, wow, ow.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, about 9:12 where I'm at Eastern Time, to follow up with these cards, figure out what happens, and maybe see if they go down this tunnel as well to find Versi. So there's a lot on the table. We'll be right back. Remember, if you guys are over on TikTok, check the link in our bio. We do stream over on Twitch as well, so you guys can interact with us more. But we will see you very soon.
It's gonna be a light and easy session.
Hello, and welcome back.
Hi.
Hello.
I hope we kept you on that cute little cliffhanger.
All right, I fixed it. I saw highlighted text. I didn't know you could do italicized text and it pop up different colors for me on me. That is
okay, good.
I was like, what? Welcome in. I do want to go through real quick because we do want to make sure, first of all, for everyone that has gifted subs, Shadow Gamer for all of the gifted subs, On Me for the gifted subs, Wanderer for the bits, and then Heck for the bits, and then also for the cards, Tent, Shadow Gamer three times, Heather and Tento Troll twice. Thank you guys so much for those gifts and subs. They really do help us get our people out to conventions. All of the equipment that you see that we use is funded through you guys, the mics, the lights. And so we want to continue to upgrade this. And so that helps us a ton, and we very much appreciate it. On top of that, we've quite a few people that came in as well. And I want to give them a quick shout. Little Hound, let's see. Our Tempest, Mental Dragon, Ice Hearted, Tentacle Chop, Amelia, Mollington, and Q Gamer. Thank you guys all for the follows. Mental, we just appreciate you being here. It's we never want people to stress out or do things that they can't do. We come from all walks of life, and we're just excited to be able to share a community with a bunch of queer individuals and play D&D. So we love you. So we last left off with you summoning Tal'Doran,
the sweetest boy.
And you see up on your shoulder, like my brain went anti-Thanos, coming together out of thin air and a little bit of mist, a small little pseudo dragon pop up on your shoulder and go, hello.
Tal'Doran, old friend.
It's been a minute.
It has.
I thought you forgot about me. I'm not used to being summoned. That's a new. Usually I'm just in your head.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
You got Thal, and I just kind of.
I've had responsibilities to teach him right from wrong. To try
How's
and.
that going?
It's hard.
So sad.
I worry about it. What I'm doing. Constantly being a good example. You've been in my head. You know how hard it is to try and start over and rebuild the Dragonlords to what Xander tried to establish, and avoid the folly of Esther and Gaius and everyone else who used them for power instead of what's right.
Well,
and I made a promise to you.
You're a good man. You'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I have a chance to send you home.
What?
I made a deal with the fates. It seems to have gone in my favor. If you want, I have a chance to send you home. I took your chance to be you again from you. And if you want, you have a chance to be Tal'Doran Veth, the great wizard, once again.
I didn't expect it so soon. I've already kind of made fate that I was probably just gonna fade away here on this land, and I don't know, you kind of looked like you were gonna live forever, so maybe I'd just be with you. And that prophecy chick.
A lot's changed. We broke up. Me and Taty kind of have a thing going on now. I'm glad you're not in my head for that one. That'd be awkward.
That would be a little weird. I mean, you have Thal. You don't need me protecting you as much. He's gonna be a lot stronger than I am.
I'm trying to remember his name. I know your partner is surely missing you.
What was his name?
Well, that was super sweet for 30 seconds.
Watch Adrian's preamble for all that information.
Patreon.
Well, I was supposed to go on vacation with him, actually, before all this. I told him I'd be right back and stepped in that crystal. I couldn't tell him what we were working on, and told him we were going to go to the fields. And how long do you think it's been?
It's been quite a while. Would you like to go back?
Is it weird to say I'm nervous?
If I've learned anything with the second chance you gave me, life is scary. Change is scary. But it's definitely worth a ride. I'm going to reach over and just kind of give him a big hug. Tal'Doran, I cannot thank you enough for the second chance at life you gave me. Accidental or not. You gave me life. More than that's a gift I can never repay you. I just ask that you write kindly about us when you get back to your academy and share our stories. Hopefully we've left you with a good one.
The commander's going to be pissed. I've learned nothing about the shattering.
I'm pretty sure he'll be glad to see you back after severing the connection. Eliza?
What if we left a time capsule?
What do you mean?
Like a written history.
We did see that this world's going to last for a long time afterwards.
There was excavations happening.
Would
You
he?
can do that when your adventure ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would he be able to take that with him with the time stuff going on with this?
I don't know.
I
You
think
guys-
he would come get it afterwards, long after we're gone.
Perhaps there's some statues in Mitros that get built, and there's a small one for Tal'Doran as well. No, you say that you can't repay me, but I have lived a full life here, and you've taught me a lot. When I came in here, I was one of those gunslinging first to fire, chuckle fucks, and I mean, I'm still partly that, but you've taught me honor and bravery, strength. And I'll miss you. Because you're so much stronger than you realize. So much stronger. You've held this party together through thick, thin. You've lost so many and braved through it all. If there's anyone worthy of the title of Dragonlord, it is you. And I'll leave knowing that no matter what happens, that I've left behind my friend. And he's got it.
Release the hug and go out for, I guess, the tiniest of handshakes. It has been an honor to have known you. And I'll continue to live up to what you think of me. Now go out to those fields, have a good time. Tell your partner I said hey. I turn to the Fates. I wish to rewrite the moment Tal'Doran was separated from me and trapped here, that he be returned to his home at the Academy.
And so it will be. And you look over, and Tal'Doran gives you one last smile. And he shifts from his dragon form. And you see him for the first time in his human form. Beautiful, a strapping lad, really. And he gives you a wink and says, "Goodbye, my friend." And he fades. And you have erased the moment in history that you and Gaius fought inside of your head. The moment that you went down. All 5 of you feel this shift, a big shift. Because Gaius came down and hurt you all. When Gregor went down, Gaius escaped. Gregor was not fatally wounded. And Astrea, your deal was never made.
That's right.
Your deal was made in the moment that those two separated. It was your doing that kept them here and kept them alive. And you feel that bit of fate break.
Did we just delete Astrea? Oh no, I undo it. Tell Doran, get your ass back.
The fate card is used.
That
The
is
idiot card. You will need to drop your intelligence down by 5 points.
Oh my gosh, you rolled a 4?
I did roll a 4.
You don't know what my new intelligence score is? My new intelligence score is... It's a 4.
No, buddy. Good thing I have a headband to give you.
Am I able to speak anymore?
I believe with a 4 you can still speak.
It's gonna be short-lived. It's short-lived. I'm above table Heather.
Astrea doesn't have to have a death wish anymore.
Are you okay, Heather?
Oh my god.
Nope.
This is gonna be a light, fun, light, easy section.
The best part is whenever I say that, it always doesn't work out the way
Every
I'm
single
so
time
sorry.
you're like, oh, well, don't worry, we're gonna have a nice, light session. It always ends with somebody crying.
This is a happy
It's
cry.
usually me after I fucking did so much work on the makeup.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
This is
did pay
everybody.
777 bits for this.
Y'all paid so much for all these draws just to make the most beautiful moment for Gregor, and I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Everyone
getting emotional.
will get 1 level up. Gregor,
Okay.
you are getting 2 level ups. You will be 1 level ahead.
And a potential 3rd if I ace the next combat.
I think it was Mental's idea for I saw the idea for the deck pop through in chat, and that is what gave me the idea. So thank you.
You should look at the chat in our backstage back here, because I was like, wouldn't it be weird if I asked for a deck of many things?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it
My
happened.
brain.
You don't pay
This-
attention to our chat back here, so that's helpful.
Also,
really
yes,
don't.
the meme chat is on fire tonight.
Oh hell!
I haven't even checked.
I'm just saying in the back of my mind, someone make this a meme. It's just like Gregor with the cards, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Oh man.
Okay.
I was not prepared.
And I don't have this item prepared for you yet, but I will. The sun gives you a wondrous item as well.
We can work on that after session if need be. There's so much.
I'm going to give you the game of 20 squares.
The game of 20 squares.
Didn't we need that for something?
Yes.
Well, we
It is
played that.
considered
It came up.
sacred. I have dropped this a few times.
Hmm?
It has been played by gods and mortals since the dawn of time. Kings sometimes use them to dispute that would otherwise be war. It requires 2-player and is played by 7 moving pieces around a board. Dice are rolled to determine how quickly the pieces move around, and the object of the game is to reach the end of 20 squares course before your opponent. It requires a bit of strategy and luck. The game, this one, is special because on the side of it, you see what looks to be dragon claws across the side. Large dragon claws. And you can tell that it's protected against any magical interference, which prevents cheating like Mage Hand. And I need you to make me a history check.
Good thing I have proficiency, because with my proficiency bonus now of 4, I think it
Can
is.
I give you this fucking headband yet?
Oh, I have to attune to it. I'm just gonna make this roll.
Oh yeah, just make it and.
You know what? I'm gonna use my blessing of luck. I need something here. Just.
Are you making a save or
This is
History check.
I can re-roll
Good
an
God.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
I love
Guidance.
a 6.
What?
Take guidance always.
So what? That's
We still have a re-roll.
Oh, we
and
do.
also now
We do. We
inspiration.
never used Miss reroll.
We have one re-roll, then we'll sit that one out. But also,
How's a
we
nat
might have
20
to use
sounds?
both.
I did add in that re-roll under your character, so you have 2 now.
Oh gosh.
But nat 20 is much better.
Yeah, that
Alright,
20
this
is
is such good information. It has to be a whisper, so I'm going to ask you all to take off your headphones, except for Gregor. I'm sorry.
Valid.
Damn, too many
One of
headphones
these-
off.
One of these days, I'm gonna get one of these. I swear to God.
Gregor.
Mm-hmm.
When you hold this, you feel the history of the Dragonlords. You feel Balmitra, the original dragon, the mother of all dragons. And you feel that this game was played against the Titans. And that the current history that you've been taught on how the gods came is a lie. How the gods came here is not out of the ground or mystery or descending upon the heavens at just the right time. They came from Balmitra and the Titans playing this game. You're not exactly sure how or the consequences of how this actually happened, but you're fairly certain that this game is written in the history of Thylia way more than anyone knows.
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna let everyone back now.
You see Gregor.
Got a cookie.
Oh.
I guess you deserve a cookie for this one.
You see Gregor holding
This is
this
emotional.
game.
I can't handle this.
You see Gregor holding this game, just not. His face is gone. Not the deathly white that you were familiar with when he was Adrian, but just a pale look across his face. Holding it and recognizing the weight.
I suppose Spy knew that the way that Gregor has done before. Taty would kind of cup his chin and just, "Are you okay?"
Everything we know about the gods is a lie.
I'm sorry.
Can hear this.
Do we want to go somewhere? Do we want to talk about this privately later before we get back on the ship?
Yes, we should probably talk about this on the ship. We should. His hands are kind of shaking, like just from the emotional duress of what just happened and receiving this item. We have a lot to unpack here.
Well, I suppose we have a tunnel to walk through.
Secret tunnel, secret
Two
tunnel.
lovers.
And then do
Secret
this.
tunnel.
Whatever next combat happens, if you single-handedly kill if it's one person, if it's 10 people, whatever it is, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to let it be whatever it is. If you single-handedly do it, I will give you another free level up. That'll be third.
Okay.
But that's
like
a choice for you to make at another day.
Wrong.
Wait, so did you guys also hear something about the tunnel? That leads to
What tunnel?
And I
Yeah,
planted
the middle
tunnel?
one. The middle one.
I was told that's where my mother is.
It is.
Okay.
This is all a very much.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yes.
I don't
Here's the
think-
thing. I asked them where your mother was.
Oh. I guess my asking was redundant.
You know what? They like to lie, and they're a little tricky. So, and we didn't get a chance to talk. There was a lot happening between everybody asking questions and making deals and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We have a lot of things going on. Okay.
DM, if you can send that to me in a message, because I, as a human, will not remember all of that, but it can be after session, if need be. I will try to remember
just that one card.
No, the game of the fuck. I just lost the game.
Yeah.
20 squares or whatever it is. 20 checkers.
I hate you, David.
20.
I am unwell.
Seriously, Shadow
Bye,
Gamer,
Shadow.
thank you so much for being
Gamer.
here.
Thank
oh my
you.
god.
You are an MVP, and you have my love.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Have a good
saving
night,
our
Shadow.
asses.
Please enjoy food.
All right.
Nourish your body like you've nourished our hearts.
So, what's next? The tunnel?
Should we have it?
We have to go down the tunnel now since the deal was undone?
Well, I still need to unpetrify my mother.
Oh yeah.
And the less amount of power that Lutheria has by the end of this, the better.
Yes, and there are 3 titans. There's 2 other titans in addition to Versi. There.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You have all the information you need, right? Anything else I can help with?
I'm good. I'm good.
This has been quite illuminating.
Randall, I'm going to DM you something.
Absolutely.
No.
Do not go for another. No, we're not doing this. My heart can only take so much.
Question above table. Evelyn, you did, Midas did take the deal, correct?
Midas did not take a deal.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Because Midas did not receive the information that he had asked for. He was given different information, which was go down the tunnel.
Free.
It was free. Yeah.
Because
They were feeling nice.
Yeah, because
So they say.
I was like, because in my head I was like, being possessed by Astor is going to be just
Nightmare again.
It's going to be a logistical pain in the ass.
But then I'd have 2 fiancés.
I mean, do you really want to be affianced to Astor?
No.
Does Astor want to be affianced to you?
We had a long rest before we came to the Island of the Fates, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Because I was not. How long do you stick around?
Midas, you're gonna hear in your head, and only in your head, as what was their name? Decima gets really close to you again. You know, we have a deal with them.
With
They're
who?
supposed to kill your mom.
Who is?
Do you trust everyone in your party?
Who is supposed to kill my mother?
Naughty. Oh, you have to pay for information. I just thought you should know. Maybe you shouldn't trust everyone.
What do I have to pay?
Bring us a living nymph.
Excuse me?
That is our offer.
A life for a question?
For a question to know who's lying.
Because now you've enticed me, you motherfucker.
I
And
know.
because the
What
love
happened?
table. Yeah, I'm gonna let this go. Go ahead.
Let it
Also,
happen.
Randall, I DM'd you.
Check your messages.
You've
So many messages.
you've enticed me, but at the same time, like, so here's where the difficulty comes in. This is Midas's entire mission, but is he willing to sell someone else down the river just to figure out which of the people he has called friend are lying to him? Is it enough? Is it enough? It's the timeline. When? I know you fates are tricky.
Dearie. 3 weeks. Well, be generous. You've been through so much.
And if I fail, if I don't bring you a nymph,
I'll take you.
what happens to me?
Become nourishment.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I genuinely do not think that I genuinely don't think it's worth it. I can't sacrifice some random life just to figure out which one of them is lying to me. I can't do that. I can't do that. And if I'll find out when one of them tries to kill my mother, and I'll kill them first.
Oh, thank God, Randall.
That is as written. That is how that works.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that or it was, as opposed to like possession, because technically dispel good and evil can cure possession, but in that particular instance it wouldn't have worked. So I wanted to make sure before.
Yeah, I'm not going to take the deal. I can't do that. That's not something I'm capable of. I'm not going to take that deal.
Okay.
That would go so far against his character to
perhaps
take it.
You all need to go back to your ship, or you can go down this lovely tunnel here as well to get to dear old Mummy. But I think we are done here. This has been quite a great visit, and as I have my sisters, I'm getting bored and introverted, and I could use some space.
Maybe some soup.
So do we go back to the ship, or do we go down the tunnel?
His wings.
I mean, we need to
nice chat.
We're your titans, so
We have a chat in the tunnel. But also,
Yeah, we need to chat. Gregor's
ship-
got info dumping that needs to happen.
We also have a tighter timeline, though.
how long is that tunnel? How long will it take for us to get there?
We also
Just about a 30-minute walk.
Oh my God.
It's pretty
And-
quick.
would we be able to return back through the tunnel?
Only one way to
you
find
told
out?
me yes. You told me yes.
Well, sure. If you had your wings.
Can we return through the tunnel?
If you can fly, of course you can.
Good thing 2 people here know how to cast fly, and I fly.
Now 3 people.
How the fuck can you fly?
I just climb because I can become a giant now.
Paladin.
I'm sorry, did you forget who the motherfucking paladin is?
Hey,
Yes, I did.
wait a minute. I
did,
have
in
a
fact.
question. I can essentially become a giant. Can I just climb?
No.
Rude.
Well, if 2 people,
Heather's face, though.
if 3 people can cast fly, someone can actually fly. That still leaves one person who wouldn't be able to. But
wait.
If we don't cast it on Astrea, Astrea's very light. I'm I'm strong. I can carry either Astrea or Gregor.
Kind of like nimbleness.
I mean, the theory. If absolute worst comes to worst, we can also do enhance ability, and any of us really could carry anybody.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be okay.
I think at that point we have enough fly spells that we could make it work.
Did I forget to put fly in here? Probably. Elisa, I copied what you did and just put all the cleric spells in there. It's so much easier.
Someone make me an insight check.
Ooh.
And
Not
multiple, or do you want just one?
I'll take two.
I would like to, please.
To what? Go ahead.
To make the insight, I have a +9.
Yeah, anyone else can make it.
Does anyone else want to make it?
I have a +4, so.
I have a -1. I can do it.
God damn it.
I have 22 total.
I have a 23.
You get that the Fates are trying to lead you astray. Yes, it will take you there, but the reason they said that they're flying probably means that it is a giant hole, like you've seen in
Fire
the
Island.
Wait, is this the Hands of Kintamane hole from the very beginning?
The Mithril mines, when you saw the hole from Cerberus coming up, it's very reminiscent of that. It's like a hole coming up from out of the ground. I'll tell you, it's a half-mile deep, so it is a significant drop that would be pretty hard to navigate and get back out of. So they're not being very. It is an option. I'm not going to say you guys can't, but it is not a favorable option.
Okay. And the deal for me to get the information of where to go is to let Estor possess me, which just means that everybody has to beat me up, right? That's all. That's all.
Do not do that.
Yeah, I mean,
we need to.
So do we really think we can't fly out of it?
How long does fly last?
I don't think necessarily the problem is getting out of it. I think the problem is getting into it. Hitting the ground from 60 feet. Or however.
Fly lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast fly and then did dashes, you would fly down.
Hey, Astrea just got like 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, I mean, I if we all flew, if we learned watching Nyx, that, I mean, we could theoretically fly down.
Yeah, and we would just have to make whatever is waiting down there for us is going to likely take longer than 10 minutes. So we would have to make sure that whoever's casting it has spell slot for returning, unless we figure out the name of the island and the constellation while we're on there. In which case, someone can just sending Jack Pelican.
Another shot in the dark.
I mean,
Before we go down this hole, I did make a declaration at the beginning of session.
You sure did make a declaration.
I can't fly.
Session.
damn it!
I was about to go head first down this fucking hole and I would have died.
So how hard do we think it's going to be to fight Estor? I guess that depends on me.
He said it was not going to be easy.
Well, if he lets me have the reins again, it's going to be pretty easy.
Hey, Elisa. What level do we get fly?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah,
The 3rd level spell,
right now,
so it's
equipped it.
super early.
Hang on.
Okay. Well, I look at the fates.
And
Fly is subject to you only. I actually don't have it.
oh shit. Okay.
It
Sorry, my
is a
bad.
warlock, sorcerer, or wizard spell.
And I only
Fuck.
get it because of my oath. I can carry you.
Oh, will you carry me, baby?
What do I need to
It's
bargain to get the location of Versi Island and Constellation? Me, not Midas.
I mean, he only gets 1 action per day.
Yeah, but I really don't want to have to fight him again.
Okay.
Same.
We're long as fuck.
Boy, let me remember. I need to remember a specific thing. I think I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna look at me like I'm nuts.
That's usually how I look at you, regardless.
Lorius was a gnome, right?
No, Lorius is a
No.
satyr.
He's a satyr.
Lorius
We have the
is
2
a
satyr
satyr.
boys.
Sola.
Yeah, Lori's
is
is
a
a
No.
gnome?
satyr.
They're both
So-
satyrs?
No, Sola
No,
was an elf.
Solas is an elf.
Oh, an elf, yes.
Hercus is a gnome.
Hercus is
Hercus
an
is a
elf.
gnome.
Hercus.
Their deal would be to bring them a satyr and an elf.
I can't do
Which-
that to my boys.
You know as the boys.
I'll be honest, I'd rather take the Esther deal than give over our 2 little guys.
I'll kill him. Please, give me that deal.
Lorius is my little buddy. I can't.
We would throw you overboard, Astrea.
Wow.
What?
I don't know
Have
if
Midas
that's
possessed by Esther again, or just like offload some people? We like new
Offload him.
friends.
Offload NPCs or onboard an NPC.
An evil
I'm gonna
NPC.
say I wanna keep this moving, so I need you guys to kind of
Make a decision.
make a choice and stick with it.
Okay. Let's vote.
Can I message? I want to message the other the Medusa that doesn't have a tongue.
Absolutely, you can.
I need someone to count the words.
I got you.
I got you.
Do you know where Versi the First is petrified at? Island or Constellation? It would help us immensely. And I will figure out a way to help.
You end it, figure out.
Okay.
Okay. And how many words do I get back?
25.
Oh my god. My name's Arissa. I was once a nymph.
God damn it.
Help me. It's been so long.
Give 8 words.
Since I've been there.
4 words.
I want to dream.
The dreamer.
Let's go.
Okay, I gotta. Is the tongue thing like a curse for her? Can I insight or arcana check that?
It's just been cut off, is what you said.
It was just cut off. Because they are a cursed Medusa. They were once a nymph. You would assume that would be the fate that awaits both Lorius and Sola if you headed them over.
Okay, can I?
It's not terrible.
I put a hand on her shoulder and I cast Remove Curse. I don't know if it'll work, but I said I would try to help her.
You try to remove the curse, but it seems to be sticking. And Tatiana, when they do that, you feel a bit of pain in your heart, as all Medusa are kind of linked, being from the same family line, as you know. and you know that trying this can go terribly wrong. It's lucky that Nyx didn't turn to stone.
Mm-hmm.
Cool beans.
Yeah, you can only above table, and the way to remove the Medusa curse is gnarly.
Awesome.
Nice.
I tried. That was what I said I would do.
Yeah. I'm down to. I think because this is something that will ultimately affect the party. I'm down. I think perhaps taking a vote on which plan we want to go with, just so we can make a decision. That is my proposal.
What are we deciding between? I'm sorry.
Between the giving Lorius and Sola to get the information and the Estor, and taking on Estor to get the information.
But with the information that Nyx just got, we don't need to make that deal anymore.
Oh, true. I guess.
Stop trying to self-sacrifice yourself, Astrea.
I'm doing my best to follow.
So I do want to clarify, because there's
No,
going to be
you're
people
good.
who watch this back and
I'm looking over my notes right now.
remember this. Because Heather and I have been talking. So I'm going to retcon right here, right now. Removing you bugged out. Removing, so erasing the timeline did not remove the deal Astrea made. Astrea did not make a deal during that moment like I thought they had, and that's on me.
I tried.
They tried.
And I didn't know if it worked or not. And I didn't know if it worked or not.
So we're just so everyone's on the same page. They still made that deal. That deal was made
To bring Darian back.
To bring Darian back.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap!
That's right.
Because that happened after Gaius. That was my most recent deal.
That's right. It was to bring Darian back.
Both deals Astrea has made are still in effect. Thank you, Heather, for fact checking and making sure that works. Just so that chat and everyone knows, we did fact check ourselves.
What
There's
deals I've made.
This campaign.
Yeah.
So
So I'm trying to figure out like what deals I've made, what's being removed, because my first deal I made was to trade my wings for power. Which, I mean, if that removed that, then I get my wings back. We can do that. Second deal, keep Darian alive. I kill Versi. Third deal, I forget what my dragon egg was for because whoops.
you have a
My brain went out the
timeline
window.
of did I say 1 week or 2 week?
1 week to kill Versi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
what
put
it
a
is.
timeline on your
Cool.
second deal.
The real deals are the friends we made along the way.
I mean, we can retcon. My first deal's gone, and I get my wings back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I still have to figure out. So I have to figure out who's lying. We need to go to the Dreamer. I think that's where we've landed.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys headed back to the Ultros, or are you guys going through the tunnel?
Ultros.
I guess we can
Ultros.
always come back. We know where it is now, so we're gonna go back to the Ultros.
Okay. You guys leave after a fateful day. Astrea with their new
Faithful, really? Really?
copper dragon, feeling stronger.
Is it a dragon? Yeah, it's an egg.
You dragon egg. And as you get off of the island of the Fates, you feel that pressure, that watching, that ever eye just kind of constantly on you remove a little bit. And are you guys going to do anything before Jack Pelican approaches you?
No.
No, we'll talk once we're on the high seas.
Unless he's walking up menacingly. I mean,
No, the
Yeah.
road card got thrown out.
You guys get greeted by Jack Pelican. Okay. So, where to next?
The Dreamer.
the dream.
The Dreamer. Are you sure?
Why?
Would you like to hear the story of the Dreamer?
I suppose.
That black patch of the sky, don't stare at it for too long. There was once a beautiful wheel of stars there, but they all got swallowed into the ravening mouth of the dreamer. You see, you can see her just below, cresting the horizon. She sleepwalks through all the day, all through the sky, harvesting the other stars one by one, in preparation for the great feast at the end of time. There have always been two kinds of sailors in Thalia. Some who grow old and wise, and some that sail straight towards the dreamer. I wouldn't advise going to that unless we have no other choice.
What do you know that you're not telling us? Just this story.
Yeah. There's clearly more to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that sailors never come back.
Well, it's a good thing we're heroes, not sailors.
They also said that about, I don't know, the island of forgetfulness.
I think we've been to a few islands where sailors are highly unlikely to return from.
Okay. Sure, we can go there. Absolutely. Batalio, I guess, right?
Yeah. Telio.
And he's gonna set the sails and head off towards the dreamer. Who's gonna make me that roll, that T100 roll?
I always do so poorly. Let's do it.
Also, yeah, I'll be on this first time back at the ship. I got some plans.
Yeah, I do too. 12.
Okay. What do you guys like to do in your free time on this first night?
I'm gonna go find Gregor.
25 days, by the way.
I was gonna say, I'm like literally have not left his side. I don't know, between a mixture of worry and protectiveness. I mean, Greg's been through a lot, right, in the last few hours, and has been through a lot. Like they've been through a lot together. And she's just, I don't know, Gregor, wherever you are, she's either sitting right next to you or has herself, like, tangled up against your person, like, I don't know. I don't do helpful things usually, so hopefully this is what I saw my parents do. Hopefully this makes you happy.
Gregor is definitely, like, just propped up over the side of the boat, just, like, kind of staring off in the water as we're sailing by, just kind of in a sense of joy, yet they're you can tell they've been greatly changed by this ordeal. I mean, after saying goodbye to yet another friend on this journey. He's gonna like turn to Taty and I'm guessing everybody else is out on the deck, or
yeah, I think we need a big group discussion for whatever information you're about to give us.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have conversations on the deck?
I mean, we can go somewhere else. We can crawl to the crow's nest.
No, we go under the ship to our rooms.
Yeah, like, well, why don't we go downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Away from everyone. Things.
I guess where we go to like one of the rooms in so towards the middle of the deck. We're not messing with Esther right now. Fuck that guy.
He's like one deck below us.
Gregor does not have the patience for that dude right now. He's gonna reach into his bag and pull out the game of 20 squares. And you're gonna have to fact check me on some of this because I'm not sure if I remember it all correctly. But he's gonna hold it out to the group. So it feels like this. Where to begin? What we know about the gods and how they got here is essentially a lie. It is like Balmitra. It feels like Balmitra and the Titans essentially created them through a game of 20 squares.
What?
I don't. What is?
I mean, I get the metaphors of the gods using us like chess pieces and things like that, but like.
So.
She's like
that
3D chess.
Was now DM, was this like this physical game itself, like this physical piece in my hands, or was that a metaphor?
That physical game in your hand.
I believe this is Balmitra's.
So that actually makes a lot of sense.
If you guys would like.
After pulling the himbo card, my intelligence is lowered and I don't feel like I can properly describe it.
It's okay, I have a gift for you.
Midas,
And
go ahead.
Astrea's gonna take the thing off and be like, here, take this.
So if Balmitra's the one who created the gods, that makes a lot of sense. Something I found out in Estor's head that I told Kira I wouldn't mention, but now seems too relevant to ignore. The gods are dragons, or they were.
That happened before with Helios, and yes, he was a dragon, but like he wasn't a god.
Yeah.
He might have still
And we were
technically
at the
been
heart.
some kind of god, but
And when
the
we were at
gods
the
are
heart, we
dragons.
saw the. Was it like a mural or something showing this dragon sprouting from? Was it a heart or something along those lines?
something like that.
If I remember correctly, the mural, you saw dragons pouring their energy into a figure. You couldn't tell what it was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you guys would like, because there's no other chance that I think this comes across, I'd love to read you the myth called the Game of Gods, if you're interested.
Yes, please.
Let's go.
I might want to wait for Taty.
Yeah, well, we'll wait for them. Because you do have a prophecy cleric, I'm sure you guys would definitely think... I want to give it to you guys as this reward.
Well, as Astrea's taken off their headband and like give it to me, I'm like, actually, I feel like this could be an even trade. And I'm going to pull in my bag and pull out my crown of the Dragonlords. I feel like if you would like to join us, you have your own egg now.
I didn't need a trade. You just kind of looked like you were struggling, and I was trying to be nice. But I guess.
And I'm gonna like lean forward and it's like, I'm sure you guess I'm not actually Midas's dad.
Oh my god, you really do need this headband.
But he's been through a lot, and we both worry about him. I try to look out for him, and I may have thought in the beginning, but I think of him as a son. And you've shown that you care about him, and you want what's best for him. Consider it a gift from your soon-to-be father-in-law, and I hand you the crown of the Dragonlords. Your dad was a dick. I don't mind stepping in when you need me. But let me know if I overstep.
As long as you don't give me the talk, I kind of know how the birds and the bees work.
I've heard Joel's story. Trust me, I figured it out. I'll put that in the
Drop it in our
Foundry.
Discord chat. Yeah, that sort of thing too. Yeah.
All right. So this is like major lore. You guys ready?
Yeah, real fast before you
What?
said I had my headphones on. I did just have to step away. But what was it? I heard prophecy cleric.
That you guys would probably kind of try to figure out what the history is of this, and so I want to give this to you because there's no other time that it's going to come up. And I've alluded to some of this. So yes, Evelyn has known this for a while. The dragons, the old Dragonlords, as you guys have surmised, because you guys came across it once, are the gods. Archirania is Kira. And the other gods have switched their name over. But this is the story of how they came to be. The game of gods. They say that truth is often stranger than fiction, and history is often not quite what it seems. The silver dragon by Mautra was indeed responsible for the summoning of the 5 gods, but she did not beckon them down from the heavens. They were not some foreign celestial saviors. That is a quote from Condrus, priest of Lutheria. Who is on your ship, by the way?
I was just about to be like, that little shit, what has he been up to? I haven't killed him yet.
Balmitra saw that unless the Titans were stopped, they would destroy all of Thylia. She avowed action. Knowing that Sidon and Lutheria were proud creatures, Balmitra challenged the twins to a game of 20 squares, which is also called the Royal Game. She summoned them to the island of the Golden Heart, which is the home of the Mother Goddess herself. They would play beneath her great tree, with the Mother of the Titans as the sacred witness. The stakes would be simple. She would wager her life and the lives of all of her kind against the divine power of the Titans. In this way, the war could be ended. Lutheria saw the trap right away, but her husband would not listen. Sidon had never been defeated at the royal game in all his centuries. He accepted Balmitra's terms and the game began. When the gods play the game of 20 squares, the pieces symbolize entire armies, and the fall of the dice are like hammers of fate, drenching the earth in blood of those armies. Thousands of soldiers may live and die by the turn of a single gambit. Balmitra knew that Sidon had never lost lost at the royal game. Accordingly, she chose her moves with extreme care, taking the full time allotted, 1 rotation of the stars per turn. And all the while, she was maddeningly silent. Excuse me. Sidon shouted at her, demanding that she look him straight in the eyes, rise to his taunts, or just say anything at all. He quickly lost patience with the game, rolling the dice as soon as his turn began, simply to have it over with. His impatience proved his undoing. Balmitra won the first game, shattering the Titan's winning record and his pride. He raised his fist to the sky and mountains crumbled, so angry was he. But before his sister wife could calm him, he had doubled the stakes and challenged the Silver Dragon to a rematch. They continued for 5 more games. Balmitra remained patient, neither speaking nor eating, even as a full month passed. Meanwhile, Sidon spiraled into a wrath such as the world had never seen. Lutheria clawed at her own face, furious with her husband's idiocy. She could not interfere with the game directly, for the magic that enforces the game of 20 squares is woven deep into the fabric of the multiverse. But she knew that with the 7th game, well, that was sacred. 7th game takes all, they say. If Sidon could win the 7th game, then the 6 previous matches would mean nothing. The Titans would have their way. As her husband lost the game, Lutheria sat quietly weaving magic onto the dice. Even the greatest spells in Thylia seemed to have no effect. Desperate, she began to pour her divine power into the dice. As the magical energy took hold of the dice, she felt herself growing weaker, and Sidon began to win. No matter how carelessly he threw the dice, they delivered victory. And as the final game drew to a close, it was clear that Balmitra was about to lose everything. Laughing, arrogant, triumphant, the twins threw open their mouths, shouted in the face of the Silver Dragon, "You are nothing. You are nothing." But Balmitra only smiled and said, "I have staked my life on this game. and you have staked your divine power. You gave your divine power to win this game, but now I give my life to match your sacrifice. With this, she plunged a dagger into her chest, and her blood spilled across the 20 squares, soaking the enchanted dice. When Balmitra's blood mixed with the magic of the dice, the fate of the world would be forever altered. Balmitra knew that the dragons could not defeat the immortal titans unless they became immortals themselves. That was her plan all along. She never intended to kill Sidon Lutheria. She knew that the fates were working against her. Instead, she sought to steal the divine power of the titans for her own blood. As Balmitra's blood drained from her body, the divine's power replaced it. She ascended to the heavens as Mitros, the goddess of dawn. Her husband became Vulcan, the god of forge. Her children became Valis, the god of wisdom, Pythor, the god of battle, Narcissus, the god of beauty, and Kira, the god of music. Together, this new pantheon would turn the tide of the war completely. History says the dragons are gone, but that's not entirely true. The dragons are still here, but they have been changed into something even greater. Mitros won the war. That could not have been won by sacrificing herself and ensuring the future of all mortals of Thylia. And Tatiana, that does mean, because you worship Mitros, if I remember correctly, that you are just now discovering that you are also worshiping Balmitra. A long-lost secret that most people don't know. And that is how the five gods came to be.
Wow.
And as you look at the game in front of you, you see those bloodstains on the dice.
I wonder. I wonder if we could beat them at the game.
Would I know how to play this game?
If that's
it is a long lost game. It was kind of a race from history.
Gregor
I've
being
alluded to it
500
once
years old.
I've alluded to it once before. I will allow you guys to learn the game. Do you have the practice set? You guys can learn the game and figure out how to play it. And if you guys want to challenge Lutheria to this game, I will find a way to make you play this game live on stream.
Oh my god!
You will have to play the actual game. It is not going to be a D&D roll, which requires luck and strategy.
No.
I was going to say, because with my new headband of intellect, I can do good history rolls now.
You boys good at board games.
Yes, Helios really was a knockoff. They are not a true god at all.
My god, Diet Dragon.
Diet Dragon, ew. Tatiana?
Okay, so hang on, I would like to, that is so loud.
Helios is just a little Croy of deities.
I would very much like to cast, I would like to sit on the floor where we are, right? So we are all probably, I would assume, in our room. I would like to kind of go over to the dresser where I keep my stuff, and lay out some incense and grab one of my vials of holy water. And I would like to light the incense and cast commune and see if I can reach Balmitra this time rather than Mitros.
Absolutely. Make me a history check with advantage.
You and I had the same fucking idea. Same idea. My deity still stays the same though, right?
Yeah, who was your prime?
Thylia.
Amazon.
Thylia is still the same. That is, yeah.
Cool.
They are the titan of the earth. They are not.
Hey, remember the beginning of session? Remember the beginning of session when we said this was going to be light and didn't have a lot of things going on? Those are good times.
Yep. It was just going to be
Tatiana,
you.
What are you asking? What are you looking for?
I would like to, so kind of, you know, she like, amidst the blankets and the bedding, she's just gonna kind of make a little nest, and as she does so, she gets down in front of this makeshift altar she's created, and kind of folds her hands together. I wish I was wearing my longer necklace. Clasping it over the Mitra symbol that holds her her cloak on, and she's just going to, I have learned so much, and I just need I need whatever guidance you can give right now. We've obtained your game and have been asked not to by Kintamane himself not to kill the Titans, and that does include Sidon and Lutheria. And if you answer me and I can just talk to you shortly, I would love I would love to get a little bit of an insight on what we can do to win this game.
Perhaps some guidance?
Get out of here.
Look like I'm resistant to psychic damage.
My dear child. The Titans are fickle and they will cheat. If you lot can actually rid us of those awful twins, Kintamani will be mad, but you're building an army, aren't you? Titans, people. As far as my children and partner, well, time is almost up. So we look to you to fight and end a thing that we can never do.
Could we play the game and swap places with them?
You can certainly try.
Hang on, I have one more. I get one more question.
I will say, above table, if you role play out this game like it happened all those years ago, it will cost someone a life, whoever is that person that takes that Baal Mitra. But I'll let you make that decision when we get there.
How did you? So I have my last question.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. Don't you curse me asking.
Nick, do you have something?
Yeah.
Yes. I hate to be devil's advocate, but commune is yes or no questions only.
That is fair.
Yeah, rules is written. I've seen it played both ways.
I'm gonna allow it this time just because I missed it, and I think you guys need a little bit more information because you guys have a lot going on, so I'm helping you out.
Since it's a yes and no question.
No. There's
What's
your
last
answer.
question?
No.
I don't. Oh no, I don't know. Hang on. Oh no, I don't know. I don't think she'd have one really at this point. Kind of a trade-off essentially for the more than the yes or no's.
That works.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else you guys are doing on this 25th day?
While we're all gathered here, actually, before we go our separate ways to go rest, I'm hoping this is a trick of the fates. One of you made a deal to kill my mother. I don't know who. And if you try, you'll have to get through me. So, yeah. And that is a threat and a promise. And then Midas is going to be the first to leave the room.
Astrea, I'm gonna yank you down the fucking hallway.
I'm gonna chase after Midas, just as like comforting.
I'm going after Astrea.
Dang, Taty, just the person I actually wanted to talk to.
Oh, hey, so you haven't told Midas?
Nope, and there's a reason for that.
Oh, is this why you're trying to self-sacrifice yourself?
Potentially.
Again, what's self-sacrificing?
What? I'm deflecting.
Yeah, we see that. Why don't you just tell him the truth?
Because one, he'll hate me, and two, I don't think he'll believe me when I tell him that I won't fulfill that. And he won't let me do either. It's a lose-lose situation for me. Either I hurt him, or I hurt him by killing myself. And I'd rather take that latter one. It was a deal I was never going to fulfill.
What did you get for this?
You Randall.
The life of the Queen of the Amazons.
Yeah, so, you remember how Darian came back?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me making a deal, where if the Fates brought back Darian, I had to give them a life. And they were like, oops, hey, our first deal before you gave us your wings, was like, hey, kill Versi the first. And I was like, I don't know who that is. I kind of forgot to read some things. I'm kind of terrible at that. Not reading, but like studying. My father kind of hated that. But yeah, and we're kind of going to need an army. And so I kind of figured.
Okay. What?
The whole 1 week thing? I actually have to kill her in a week. Hence why I have a dragon egg.
So you just dug the hole deeper.
Okay, so I die in a week.
Yeah, how do you think Midas is going to be depressed as fuck if you die in a week and then we have to fight Lutheria?
Hey, you guys are holy people. Don't you know how to bring people back from the dead?
Not yet, we don't. We're not that strong.
You don't have, like, I don't know, resurrection or revive or I don't know.
Oh, wait, I'm sure. Oh, I really wanted to quote Has-Been for a second.
Revivify?
Well, okay, so your deal is that you have to kill Versi. Do you have to do anything with Versi's body? Does Versi have to stay dead?
They didn't really say. They just said I had to kill her. They're not going to do that. No.
Well, no, Walter, we're going to. Midas loves you, and Midas loves his. That's going to sound super weird. His mom.
He loves his mother, but I think he's been. It is my fault that I separated him from potentially being with his mother earlier. 500 years worth of time.
Okay.
But I mean, surely he would.
No.
If you just talk
You
to
heard him. No, you heard him.
That's because he thinks somebody's lying to him. Midas values your honesty.
Lying to them.
Exactly, literally.
Okay.
Like,
there's got to be a way out of this.
revivify is our answer.
Yes.
I like. Nobody's in your room, Taty, and I like grab Astrea by the ear and I drag her down the hall with me and going back to Taty's
going back
room.
to the bedroom. Okay. Slam the door.
It's either the ear or the tail. Take your pick.
Kira just looks at you guys as this happens like, what the fuck?
We're coming for you next.
I look over at Kira, I'm like, she's right, we are.
I know who you are, and I put it together earlier.
Mm-hmm. No,
anyways.
Why don't we just...
I'm gonna commune now.
Okay. We're gonna see the three of us in the room.
Yes, with Thylea, who is
Midas'
mother?
It's Midas' grandmother. Yes, Midas'
grandmother. Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna commune with her. And my first question is, if a Titan dies, can we revivify them?
Yes.
Specifically Versi. Okay. If they have to die due to a bargain with the fates, would it nullify the bargain? If we bring her back?
No.
Would we get cursed in some way if we bring her back?
Not you.
Fuck.
I wanted to.
That was my.
I have plans. I'm going to tell you guys it is possible. It is going to take the ritual that we have defined in our rules. It'll be a little bit harder than that DC 10 that's initially set. I'll figure that out when we get there. Depending on how you roll, that will depend on how successful you are. It might only bring back part of them. It might bring them back fully. You could do it flawlessly, and I'll reward that. So it's going to depend on how well you do on that ritual. I'll leave it at that. But it is possible.
Above table is it just like when we were trying to save Gregor. Is this something that Nyx and Tatiana could tag team?
It's the same ritual. It is the ritual.
Exact same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
I definitely did not take from Critical Role.
Okay. I look at Astrea and I literally stare her down in the face and I say, I don't care if you kill her. We can bring her back, but I will be damned if you sacrifice yourself. And if you don't tell Midas, I will tell Midas, because I honestly don't give a shit.
I'll tell Midas. He deserves to know. You can't continue because it's hurting him. You know that it's hurting him every single time you throw yourself in front of a Hydra off the boat into a fight to try and manipulate your way out. Yeah, literally. Manipulate your way out of this deal. It is tearing him apart to see you hurt yourself. And you love him, and you love him too much to let him continue to worry about you.
So you tell him, or we do.
Or you could just let me kill myself.
No.
I can't. I
And with
will not be able
that-
to kill Percy.
I'm gonna kick the damn door open.
Kara,
guys
do you
want-
have someone?
Well, no, I was going to the boys, but I didn't know if they had anything, if they wanted to do any sort of fatherly son bonding before I beat down
Or was that
Midas'
just to
door.
get out the way?
If Midas is cool with this,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like kind of talking Midas down as we throw rocks at Esther again at the bottom deck.
No, here, no, but. No, I'm going to no but you, because the moment you try to approach, Midas is going to be like, I'm going to be honest right now, I don't trust even you.
That's understandable.
That's tough.
I don't trust any of you. And that sucks. Because this is kind of the closest thing. This group of people. I had a family briefly when I was very small with my father. And then I had a family when I came back to the mainland, and it was awful. And then I felt like I was finding an actual family, and now one of you is lying to me. And I can't be sure which. I'm gonna be honest. It's one of the most painful things I've ever felt. Knowing that I can't trust the people that I've put so much trust into. So forgive me if I'm keeping a distance.
Like as he's approaching, like it looks like he's about to come up and like try to like comfort you, and he sees this and just steps back. It's like, I can't imagine what you're going through. Truly, I don't. I wish I had the words to give you to help you now. Just when you're ready, you know where to find me.
Yeah. I really hope it's a lie. That it's not true. That the fates were lying. Something tells me they're not. Not this time.
I hope so too. Just know I love you, kid. Then Gregor's gonna give Midas a space.
And Midas is still gonna sit just out of reach of Estor in the bottom floor, but still on that same staircase in that same spot. And he's like, and before Gregor can fully walk away, he'll be like, I don't trust you, but you can stay.
Gregor nods, kind of sits near, but not too close, give you the proper space you need. Though while we're here, he's gonna just do a quick pat on the shoulder and cast protection from evil and good. You cannot be possessed, charmed, frightened by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Thank you.
And just sit in, well, uncomfortable, but shared silence with you.
Anything else on this 25th day?
I believe Tatiana was charging in.
I am charging in, I assume, with Nyx dragging a cat.
I'm dragging a cat by her ear again.
Okay. We don't need to drag me. I got this.
I have her literally by the ear.
I'll tell
At least I'm
him.
not putting my talons in your ear.
Okay. I mean, I couldn't use a new piercing. Anyways,
That's for a different day.
well, tell him you don't need to drag me and make a scene of it.
I don't know that I trust you to actually tell him on your own.
Hold on. Midas in your head. I know you need space right now, so I'm doing it like this. But if you want to talk, I have something to tell you.
Gregor, you see Midas's face just like it was a bit blank, staring off into the distance, but it just drops. Because I need to tell you something is never good.
And it's when you get this message. I'm so sorry. That you all feel the ship slammed by a storm gale
Again.
and pounded to the side.
Running up to the deck.
I should say 24, not 23. That 24 is also broken.
Oh my god.
Don't go up. No deck.
No
Do not go to the
Um,
deck.
I'll probably pass you
Violent
guys on the
waves
stairs. so.
crash over top the deck, and as you start to run up towards, you see the water rush in. The ship is being sucked into a powerful current, leaving your oarsmen helpless. Lightning flashes, and as you all peer outside of your portholes, you see that it's illuminating a massive whirlpool just ahead of you. And as your ship draws closer, you could see two massive stone hands reach out of the maelstrom, beckoning you into the broad funnel of the water, which leads down into the deepest fathoms of the sea. Are any of you going to go up top to try to steer?
Strunk boy gonna steer.
Hold on. No, I
I
learned
have
from
the
last
best.
time. It is a survival check.
Oh, it's a
Steer.
survival check? Are you kidding me?
Good catch.
No,
It is
it's
going to be a survival check.
It is
Yep,
survival.
it's gonna be a
I remember
survival.
being missed.
Well, I definitely should not. I shouldn't do that then. I only have a +1.
I
That
can-
would be
I can-
from me or you.
Yeah.
Or talking.
Be a wisdom.
I feel like Nick's already headed up there half the way, so if you
Yeah,
want to
Yeah.
go in.
Nyx is probably better for it. We've got the.
And they can still fly.
I mean, do you have proficiency in survival?
I have a +4. I've done these checks before.
Well,
The
so
last
what I
time
was
it was
gonna.
steering, it was me.
Well, so
No,
what
you
I was
didn't.
gonna do,
Thank God I didn't.
was I was just gonna cast borrowed knowledge on you.
Okay.
That gives you
Ooh, ship
proficiency.
navigation.
Spell ends if I cast
oh
it
yeah,
again.
I have ship navigation.
Yeah, so take between that and then borrowed knowledge, you now choose one skill you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency in that chosen skill.
Cool.
So yeah,
So
go ahead.
I want you to
and-
run up and make me that survival check.
And I'm definitely like running up behind Midas as this is happening.
Proficiency is a +4, right?
Mhm.
Because it just went up. That's not good. Well, no, it's a 15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay. As you fight with
Guidance?
the wheel and
Can I
pull
cast
against
guidance
it,
on myself?
cannot on yourself? I don't believe.
Oh,
Can you cast guidance on yourself?
we've done it before.
I was gonna say we've done it before several times.
Yeah, I've asked about this before as well. You touch one willing creature.
So yes.
Yeah,
That's why I was
so
like,
if
as you're running, Tati, guidance.
if you're willing to have it cast upon yourself, then you can cast
Yeah,
it
we've been
upon-
allowing it, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Can you let me roll this, or are you just being a meanie butt? right, fuck it. It's a D4.
Correct.
17 now.
And as you fight with the wheel, trying to figure out where it's pulling you, rather than sucking your ship down to the ocean floor, the whirlpool has apparently transported you to a dark abyssal sea. You failed your check. The waters that now surround you are black and expansive, stretching in all directions under a claustrophobic sky. The sky is filled with this aurora light of red and blues. There are no stars anymore. And there's strange lights floating in the waters. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
God damn it.
Oh.
Here I was trying to end it with a different cliffhanger.
Heather literally
Yes,
sent me a
you.
message that said, I'm gonna make this one a cliffhanger.
Well, we have 2 cliffhangers now.
That was so good. Not us. This is going to be a lighthearted session today.
Just
You guys
kidding.
have
gonna
made
be
it to the
lighthearted.
Nether Sea.
That's technically where we do need to go if the fates were correct about her being in the Nether Sea. So,
Oh, that's
And I will
nice.
describe exactly what you see later. But you are in an interesting place for certain.
Not great. I don't like the weight.
Based on a storm, I'm worried.
Yep.
Isn't the Nether Sea
Holy
like
cow!
This.
So much happens.
This was so good.
Oh,
No,
Midas
I thought you guys.
is
I was like, "There's nothing's gonna happen at the Fates. They're just gonna fight them and kill them. They'll die." And I had a battle map prepped, and I was like, "It'll just be a little combat session. We'll be done."
because I kept telling you I was gonna kill him.
That did not happen.
Whoops.
But it was an amazing story. Thank you guys for coming in today and joining us. For all of you guys over on all of our platforms, thank you guys so much. Please tune in tomorrow for Curse of Strahd. Coming back after, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what happened. I was so sick last episode.
You
You
were
really
right.
didn't do much.
Don't
you
worry.
didn't do much.
The main thing you need to remember is how much you called the librarian daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, you did, and I was like, I don't know this part of the backstory. What is going on?
Helios is a thirsty hoe. That's why.
As soon as you got out of the conversation, you were like, Percy, I figured out why you're here. Daddy sent you. And Percy
Yes.
was like, who?
What?
The
I'm
librarian's your
embarrassed
father?
because I really don't remember it all. Oh,
So I
fuck.
was
Oh, this
clean.
makes
I
this
was
even
cleaning.
better.
I literally was cleaning my room and had Strahd up in the background. Right, so I love listening to that campaign. You guys had such a good time, and you were on one.
Apparently was. No, we
I mean,
stream.
mostly it was a battle. So I mean,
It was a battle, yeah. We stream Tuesdays is our main campaign, and we have our side campaigns coming up on Wednesday. It used to be Thursdays, but we've moved them to Wednesdays. When we
Used to
do
be
our
Saturdays when we
sponsored,
did
it used to be Saturdays.
oh, it used to be Saturdays. That's right. So we moved those to Wednesdays. But we will be having stuff come out on Thursdays. We have a special stream coming up in a few months that we're working with some deals to get through. And I'm super excited to show that. But we have to
I'm
get
doing so
through
much.
some stuff.
Damn.
And as we come to the end of our session, we'd really like to thank our patrons. Thank you so much, Alicia W, Tiger J, our Warlocks, our Sorcerer Nalani B, and our Magus Michael N. If you want to join, hit ! Patreon in chat, and you can get special early access to our merch drop that is coming out April 1st. March 25th if you're a patron.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
So make sure to check it out.
Stunning.
Winter seriously did an amazing job with these designs. And I think you guys are really, really gonna like them. I'm obsessed.
But also,
Can we
pins.
just shout out the meme channel too? And the pins.
And
Yes.
the pin! Make sure to get the pin! MagicAcademyRPG.com. Get the pin.
There
Mine's
are
up there.
only about 86 pins left. So if you want it, you have to grab them now. There are only 100 in print total. If we sell enough, we will create another pin.
There's his dad.
So
Go
get them. We just revamped our website too, so go check it out because we have some new colors on there as well as Meet the Team, so you can go check out everyone. But we're gonna head over to Game Raider Girl again because they're doing session 2 and CB is over there as well. And anytime they're doing something, we want to make sure to head over and spread some love. So let's hop back over there and say hello. Share those raid emotes. And honestly,
Hey, how
from all
about
of us
we-
here, thank you.
Hey, you know who else we should thank?
Your mom? I don't know. I'm 12.
Patrons.
We
Did we
already
just
did.
do
I already
that?
did that.
I didn't hear the names.
Do you want to hear the
Wow.
No. God damn.
I was
my
questioning
blue.
my sanity.
I took off the headband. I took off the headband of intellect, and my brain went.
So we just
I
We
didn't
should
remember
W,
hearing
Tiger
that.
J, Nilani B, and Michael N.
Alrighty, grab those raid emotes. Let's head
Let's
over.
get out of
Remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.